We're headed to get breakfast. Well, we're gonna make breakfast. And I got an idea. I got an idea in my head. I got an idea. Lord have mercy. It's still kind of chilly. The big old bridge over there. I have to go over that thing to get Wi-Fi. I have to go over the bridge to get some service, some Wi-Fi. Good morning. So we're gonna go to the park and cook breakfast. I know I've got avocado, lime. I got some eggs I just picked up. Some boiled eggs. Y'all, I want to try this dish. It's marinated eggs. It's like an Asian or maybe I don't know, y'all. It's Japanese, Asian, I don't know, Chinese maybe, I don't know. It's marinated eggs. It might be Filipino. It's some kind of other country dish, and I want to try it. But I don't know if I even got soy sauce, if I'm being honest. And I think you're supposed to let them marinate like overnight in the fridge. Morning, sunshine. So y'all know the Vanilla Ice song where he's like cruising A1A da 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 da. This is that road. This is A1A. This is where he was from. That's kind of crazy. I just figured that out the other day and I had to Google to verify. But he was from Jacksonville. Crazy, right? Y'all can ride into the park with me. We'll pay. So this park is one of my favorites because it has all of the amenities that I need. And you do see quite a bit of van lifers out here. It's gorgeous. Hell, we should have went to Huguenot, but it's okay. I don't go to Huguenot very often because it's on the other side of the inlet or whatever it's called, the other side of the canal. And like, I don't know. Well, A, I don't want to waste gas, and B, I'm kind of lazy. like, I don't know. I'm kind of a creature of habit, you know? Yeah, I am. I sure am. I guess, you know, being a creature of habit builds stability, and that's what attracts me to being a creature of habit. You know? What do they say? The more organized you are, the closer to God you are? Something like that. Cleanliness is closer to God or something. Listen, I don't know. I just know that I like this park. I used to strip at that strip club. It's a shithole now. You go by there and there's nobody in there. Like, it's dead. Like, they need girls so bad. They need customers so bad. And it used to be so lit, y'all. 2019 was so much fun. God, what happened? COVID happened and the damn world shut down. And it never opened back up. It never opened back up. Here, I'll show you the club as we're going by. I got a truck behind me, though, so I don't want to be... Yes, titty bar. Hole in the wall. You could go in there and make a band, though, on a Friday or Saturday night. It was nothing to make $1,000 in the blink of an eye. It's a damn shame. Oh my God. Speaking of horrible strip clubs, give me a second. I got to pay. I got to pay to get through the gate. Speaking of horrible strip clubs... I gotta tell you about this exchange that I witnessed. Hey, good morning. I love your sweater. Definitely. Cleanliness is next to, yeah, that's what I meant. You knew what I meant. Thank you. Have a good one. God, it's so pretty. Look. And you know, it really sucks because my camera don't be doing shit justice. Like, I don't understand how it's so pretty to my eye, but then when it's in the camera, it looks completely different. Anyways, it's very tropical. So anyways, I saw this exchange last night. Listen, when did you realize that you were that you had dark humor? Oh, I'll tell you, when I was watching the Hodge twins last night, the conservative twins or whatever they are, I love their channel, but there is a video exchange of a guy outside of the strip club. The cops have done showed up, and he's refusing to pay the stripper that done dance for him. You cannot make this stuff up. Listen to this stuff. Listen to me. They were trying to strong arm this man. The cops was in on it. Y'all. We're going to have to analyze that. Listen, I've got to figure out this video shit because this is wild. Let me just tell you the story. So the cops get called to the strip club. The cops show up to the strip club. There's a man standing outside the strip club with a bunch of bouncers and the manager of the strip club. The cops go up to the man and they're like, you need to pay that stripper what you owe her. I'm sorry. Do what? This is a civil fucking dispute at this point. We got a stripper saying that he owes $175. We got the guy saying, and he's an idiot, by the way. Anybody that thinks that you can go get a lap dance for a damn minute for $1, you're a fucking idiot. You don't need to be in a strip club. Anyways, the going rate is about $100 for 10 minutes in VIP. And listen, there's so many layers to this, I don't want to get sidetracked. He thinks he owes this stripper $35. She's saying he owes her $175. She initially said, hey, I'll give you a dance for $35. Because I guess like a single dance is $35. And a dance is one song. Okay? So if we're talking about, if you back there shaking it to Fur Elise Beethoven, baby, you gonna be back there for a minute for $35. But they don't do that. You get a damn dance and the song is like 3 minutes, okay? So for $35, it's 3 minutes. You get 3 minutes of that stripper stripping for $35. This idiot gets back there and is back there for like 35 minutes, seriously, and he thinks that he's about to walk out and just pay $35. You can't make up stupid. First of all, he's an idiot. Second of all, the cops show up and the cops start telling this man that he's got to pay $175. Then, y'all, it gets crazier. No, you don't understand. The video. Oh my God. Okay. Then the man says, I'm not paying that $175. That girl was trying to sell me. He says, I even got it recorded. I said, do what? Sure enough, he had recorded them having a conversation in VIP where she was propositioning him for sex. I'm just glad that this shit's coming to light, baby, because I've been saying it for 5 fucking years. This is why I left dancing. They're brothels. They're not fucking strip clubs. Them bitches don't even know how to dance. They couldn't twerk if their life depended on it. And listen, twerking is not even cute to me, if I'm being honest, because I was a classic dancer, okay? We had Grace, honey. I don't know what these hoes got going on nowadays, but that's exactly what they are, is hoes. They up in the strip club sucking in for pennies, okay? It pisses me off. It does. It pisses me off. Because first of all, baby, you ain't got to act like that. Second of all, you're harming yourself. Anyways, it gets worse. The story gets worse. Okay. Cops come to the strip club. The man got a dance from the stripper. He's supposed to pay her $175. He thought it was going to be $35. There's a dispute over payment for these dances. And the cops show up and they're trying to tell him that he has to pay this stripper. First of all, no. And second of all, at the last minute, he pulls out a voice recording of this girl in VIP, the stripper, offering him sex in exchange for money. Then it gets even worse. It gets even worse. He refuses to pay the money. The cops are standing there. First of all, this video is wild because it's very clear that these cops are being paid off by the strip club. And if you don't believe me, you can go watch the video on the Hodges Twins channel. Okay, the conservative twins. Sorry. If you don't, I mean, it is the wildest police. It is literally wildest police video that I've ever seen. There's so many layers to that video that I'm going to have to rewatch it. And we're definitely going to analyze it because it is crazy. The way that the cops are complicit in strong arming this man out of $175 is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Listen, this ain't no ditching and dining, okay? He didn't sit down and eat this. Well, he did get the dance, Brooke. Listen, y'all don't understand. I'm kind of on the defense for him because these clubs are so fucking scandalous. This has become a new scam in strip clubs. Dudes go in. Girls will say the lowest price. Oh, yeah, it's $35. But she's not specific. She's not specific. She don't say, oh, yeah, it's $35 for one song. No, they get them back there, and then they start running their pockets, okay? And then if there's alcohol involved, they're just, y'all, listen, I ain't never fucking drugged nobody. I ain't never motherfucking forced nobody to drink so that I could run their pockets. I ain't never acted like that. You didn't have to. Motherfuckers wanted to give you money because you was nice to them. This is why they say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, right? Because they just so goddamn dumb. They dig their own graves. Listen. This man then proceeds to refuse to pay this $175. The cops then try to put his hands behind his back, and he takes off running. I cannot make this shit up. There's a whole video. It's literally... But when I first was watching it, my jaw was on the damn center console, first of all. I was just like, how is this even possible, and why is this coming now? And apparently this happened like last year. So sure enough, I know I want to. I'm trying to figure it out, Curtis. With no Wi-Fi and shitty service, it's not as easy as it seems, you know. I was just over checking my email, and it took me almost 30 minutes to send one email because every time I would hook onto the Wi-Fi, it would kick me off. Y'all, the struggle be real. I didn't want to go back over that bridge this morning. And I haven't been over the bridge this morning. So I didn't want to waste the gas. Speaking of which, I didn't want to waste the gas. So I had to use Wi-Fi over here, but the Wi-Fi over here sucks. Like, you can't get service. So anyways, he takes off running. They get him in handcuffs, and he goes to jail for resisting arrest and failure of payment or something, like pretty much stealing from a business. I'm sorry, do what? I'm so confused. Here's the sad part. The way that the cops were gaslighting this man. They were literally talking down to him, telling him that he was an idiot. And I swear to God, you can go watch it. The gaslighting, the lying to that poor man, telling him that he's an idiot. And I mean, in their defense, he kind of was. Oh, God, he kind of was. Because who walks into a titty bar thinking that you can get 35 minutes for damn $35? You got to be a little, if you're not just naive, you got to be a little, I don't know, out of it. You have zero sense of awareness. You have no idea the value of $1. Like, I don't know. You just a little slow, my friend. You a little slow. Like, $35. Y'all, it's wild. Let's start cooking. I got sidetracked because that story is wild. I said, as soon as the cop said, yeah, we're here because of the strip club, da, 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 I said, oh, Lord, this man done effed around and found out the hard way. Listen, I've been out here warning people for how long? You better stay out them strip clubs unless you're trying to get scammed, because that's part of the reason that I don't work in strip clubs. When you don't behave that way, when you're not willing to scam people, you're not in the cool kids, so they start bullying you and treating you like crap, and then they'll like upcharge you to pay to work because you have to pay to work. So it's nice. Places are shitholes. There's a boat out there. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I got a new idea today. I'm excited. We're going to pull everything out and make breakfast. Oh, y'all, I'm so damn sore from working out. Nope, I'm not going to stop smoking. I might smoke for the rest of my life. It is a smart drug. Might as well. Did that sound convincing? I don't think I got anything in that one. Although, I did hear. I need to charge my computer. It's dead. Oh, Lord. I don't know what I need the eggs. Damn it, I'll go over there. And I want to take this damn shirt off, too, because it's getting warm. God, I can't see nothing. Oh, God. Ugh, damn it. Everything's dropping out of the damn car. What was that? Marshmallow fluff. Sand. The palm trees look so pretty. I don't know what I want to eat, y'all. Where's the eggs? Damn it, if I drop one more goddamn thing. Definitely some protein. Chia seeds. Ugh, the resolution ain't resoluting. And you know, I might not even have to cook, honestly. I mean, I do got bananas and peanut butter. Oh, I got avocado. Is this ready? Yeah, that's ready. That's ready. Okay, we'll do avocado, eggs. I got cheese and lime. Oh, there's some bacon. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Damn, or do I want to make that too? Okay, this is going to be enough. But I got to get the wraps. Oh, I do got oatmeal too. Let's make some protein oatmeal. Well, I think that avocado and egg is going to be enough. I always get big eyes, you know what I mean? But my stomach is small. Good morning, Cash. How are you doing? It's a beautiful day here. About to eat some breakfast, some proteins. Boats out there on the water. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be warmer today than it was yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm going to get some sun. So excited. We're going to do 2 scoops this morning because I'm doing cardio today. Well, I did cardio yesterday, and I just don't want to keep losing weight. I need to pack on. Actually, I was doing a thing on the internet last night, and I could probably, at my height, I could probably get up to 150 and look phenomenal. You got to do it the right way, though. hell, with the way that I'm shaped, I could get up to 160. It's kind of crazy how the body, I don't know, man. It's crazy how the body works. It really is. So we're gonna grab some Teds. We're gonna grab some tortillas. Y'all, my sauce bag is starting to disappear. I'm gonna grab some mayonnaise and get my hair off of it. Oh, I do have soy sauce. Yeah, but you gotta marinate those. I need like mirin. It's a whole recipe. I don't really understand. You know, oh, I need water. I also need a fork. And I think that's gonna be over here. Where? I know I threw it in here. Hold on one second. I need both my arms. Damn it, Bobby. What in the ever-loving fuck? Y'all, for real, it looked like we might be eating with our damn fingers because I don't know where my spoons, fork, nothing. God dang it. Be so sick of this shit sometimes. Well, what the fuck? Oh my God, y'all, are you fucking serious? Oh shit. I ain't even got nothing to eat with y'all. I don't know where my damn fork is or nothing. God dang it. I'm starving. I'm getting hangry. It's usually right here in the damn side, but I don't even see one. I got a plastic one. I'll shut up for now. Yeah, during COVID, there was a switch. All of the good girls were casted out, and it was like the culture shifted. The things changed. It was more of the hoe dynamic that entered the chat. You know what I mean? So, and I was never personally a part of that. Not willingly, you know what I mean? So, then there's that. It's kind of crazy to go into dancing to try to escape sex trafficking, only to watch the entire industry turn into sex trafficking. Kind of crazy, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Call me crazy. Oh, and then watch nobody make money. Like, you're literally doing everything and you're not making any money. Like, it's just crazy. I don't understand. I can't put my mind in that home mentality, but whatever. To each their own, I suppose. I just wish they could have left it outside of the club instead of damn muddying up the waters for everybody else. And you know, the crazy thing is I've you know, worked in some of the most luxurious clubs across the United States, and they're all the same. They're all the same. From Miami to New York, they're all the same. It wasn't like that years ago. It's kind of a... I have plastic in my mouth. It's kind of really sad. Like, the industry was already sad. But now, it's like really sad. Y'all used to be strong, independent women. Now y'all not. Like, I don't understand. Last 4 or 5 places I worked at, all the girls just sit around crying because they wasn't making money. Well, you're not making money because you charge so much. Nobody wants to come in here. We're in the middle of a recession, honey. What do you think this is? Oh, you thought because you was coming to America. That, yeah, I went there. If you know, you know. Yeah, you thought that everybody was rich here. Newsflash. We all poor. Unless you a scam artist. Then you're probably an elite. Then you might be rich. I'm cutting up this avocado. It's really crazy that, I don't know. It's really crazy that anyone could gear their child towards that profession. But I can assure you that it happens in other countries in the blink of an eye. You know, parents pip out their own children, and it's sad. And I understand a lot of people don't want to talk about stuff like that. But it needs to be said, you know, and we see that. We see that when, yeah, they come here to work in the clubs. And a lot of these girls have different stories, but a lot of them are actually very common when coming from places like Cuba, Colombia, Mexico, you know, places like that. It's really sad. The SA rates in those countries is horrific. Well, what's even reported. It's a cultural thing for sure. Really sad, but you know, I felt the effects of that back during 2021. You really started to see it in Charlotte. There was a shift. People were struggling financially. Club owners were desperate to make any money that they could, so they started allowing things that they never allowed before. And it really just spread like wildfire to all of the other clubs. It's disgusting. Salt and pepper. And if you're a man and you've been in the damn southern states and the clubs, you know that you can't even find a white girl in the mix anymore. They don't even hire white girls in strip clubs anymore. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Go up in Tootsie's and see if you can find you one down there in damn Florida. Good luck. They might have 1 or 2 running around just so they can be like, oh yeah, we do. We hire white girls. Like people hire felons. They got their whole workforce is 1% white. Just like FedEx and Target. It's kind of funny. So I got salt and pepper on there. And there's bacon, eggs. I just kind of threw it all on there. Oh, God. So I guess I got some people that have done showed up trying to be funny. I don't know. I'll be so oblivious to shit. Somebody's in trouble early. Y'all hear the cop sirens? The bacon is good. The eggs are good too. I'm finally take the shirt off. The avocado is good. Perfect. Damn wild animals. Tortilla. I'm gonna put more mayonnaise on this one. That one's a little dry. It's hard to choke it down, you know what I mean? Ah! You know, I honestly can't eat all this egg, but I'm just gonna throw that down. Why does it sound like a spaceship? His car, did you hear that? It sounds like a spaceship. Ugh. Don't get avocado hand. Be careful. And I usually don't do it like this. I actually set it down because I've already learned the hard way. Where's it at? Oh, that was when I cut my finger off. That's right. I had to look because I got a few. That's funny. That was when I almost lost a finger. That's right. I got 7 stitches all the way down the whole, like, from the nail all the way up my hand. It was crazy. Don't every good story start with, I was drunk? I think it does. Bacon. Hot sauce. This one looks better. The presentation is better on this one. Where's the salt and pepper? My pepper in my teeth again, every time. Oh, this one's prettier. It's a little prettier. And I didn't cut the eggs up same. I cut them different because I'm being lazy. It's actually really good. You'd be surprised what a little salt and pepper will do. Seriously. Every time. No, it's not. I'm in Nashville. Knoxville. Hey, I had family in Knoxville. I had a cousin that lived in Knoxville. He was a child star. His name was Brad Renfro. He played in a lot of stoner movies, but he also played in The Client List, which was my favorite. It was a movie, a really great movie. You've never seen that? Really great movie. It's like a mafia movie, and these kids are playing in the woods, and they witness a murder, and it's pretty crazy. But he was in that. Tom and Huck with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He was in that. He's the other boy. He plays, I don't remember who played who. I don't remember if Jonathan Taylor played Huck or Finn, but Huckleberry Finn. Lord have mercy. Brooke. I thought it was two people. You know what I mean. In the movie, there's two of them. I hope my memory is not an indication of how my life is going to be going further. I can't remember shit. Well, one thing's for sure. I'm grateful I didn't have to pull out that damn stove. It's so annoying to cook. Y'all don't even understand. When I first got it, I was like, oh, yay, I want to cook. Now I'm just like over it. Oh, God. First of all, wait till I get in the car and I'm gonna tell you something. I gotta creep at 10 o'clock. Why do they always pull up looking like that? Like, if you're a woman, you can tell when a dude's being creepy. You can, when listen, and maybe guys, I don't know, maybe y'all just ain't had to deal with this shit like women do. They get this look in their eyes when you make eye contact with a man that's creeping. They get this look in their eyes. Women, please jump in. Like, please. You know exactly what I mean. It's this weird... You can see lust. It's crazy. How can I see that shit? Yo, I'm creeped out. I gotta go. For real, for real. We're gonna go somewhere peaceful where there ain't no damn creeps being in our damn face. Lord have mercy. Yesterday was amazing. I hope today... Listen, first of all, you don't even know what happened. First of all, I'm sitting here eating my food. I turn around and there's a man in a damn bikini, half naked. I said, what the fuck is... Okay, I'm standing there. This just happened and I couldn't say anything because I'm back there filming and like they're right there. And I'm just like, okay, good morning. Because, you know, good morning. And then this dude rolls up just now being creepy, staring me down. Like he made slow drive in behind me. You know what I mean? The very slow. Like, are you on a... Are you in a horse and a buggy or in a car? Does that thing have an engine or not? Listen here, you motherfucker. I know you're sitting over there watching me because I'm watch me out the goddamn rear view fucking mirror. Yeah, I see you. Y'all, this shit is wild. Bruh. You know, ain't it crazy that I've done had motherfuckers hunt me down off the internet? So now when I'm in society, I'm like, oh, who's out here taking pictures? I've had people take pictures of me. I've had people take videos of me. I've had people that have recognized me. They'll run up to like their spouse or something and start whispering like a kid in fucking high school. Y'all, it is so crazy. I've had men, and I'm not talking about one or two or three. I'm talking about at least a dozen motherfucking men in the past fucking 16 months that have hunted me down off the internet trying to have some form of fucking contact with me. Why? I'm sitting here watching this motherfucker watch me as I walk back and forth to my truck from his rear view fucking mirror. Like, probably some creep off the internet. Like, it's never ending. And you would think that stating that you have CPTSD would be enough for motherfuckers to leave you alone, but I can assure you that motherfuckers are still stupid. And I get it. I get it. You lonely. You lonely. We all fucking lonely. Get over your fucking self. You have no right to put my life in fucking danger and make me feel uncomfortable because you have no fucking self-control. Oh, here he goes. Oh, God. Oh, I done hurt his feelings, probably. Listen, for those that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I had a guy hunt me down and was watching me on live when he was literally sitting in a parking lot right across from me and was watching me on fucking live. He had done found me at a Planet Fitness. He had done went to like multiple Planet Fitnesses in the area, and he said that when he got there. And he says, I've been looking for you everywhere. Like, everywhere. Like, thanks for telling me that you're a creep. You creep? Well, he just left, so we can stay. Like, ain't that weird though? He pulls up for 5 seconds. He stares me down as I'm throwing away trash. Follows me. I can see him from the back of his pickup truck. His eyes in the rear view, locking eyes with my fucking eyes. How creepy. First of all. Second of all, who the fuck are you? And third of all, you know, when you've put your life out there like I have, people come at you from every angle thinking that they can have access to you just because you're down on your luck. They really do. They use it as an opportunity to be abusive. Yo, I ain't even mentioned half the shit that I've been through this year. First of all, when I first linked my Cash App to my account like a year ago, I had men that would send me money asking me for naked pictures, for feet pics, if I would meet up with them, you know. And it literally, it was like, they'd send like $1 and be like, hey, can I have your number? And I'm just like, what the fuck? And like, then they'd, you know, send another $1, another $5 and be like, oh, yeah, can I get some pictures? Do you sell pictures? Do you have an OnlyFans? I mean, it's just crazy. It's really fucking crazy. It's like, don't you think if I had an OnlyFans, I wouldn't be broke, you dumb fuck? It's like people put 2 and 2 together and see things for what they are. At all. At all. At all. So weird. You pull up, you stare me down, and then when I start essentially cussing you out and calling you out, you just disappear. How weird. So weird, right? The audacity of motherfuckers to think that I'm that stupid. I saw the motherfucker staring me down when he come up this motherfucking driveway, okay? He locked eyes with me. I was throwing trash away, and I got this just you can feel it in your stomach. It actually makes you feel queasy. You know how like you go over a bump in the road and your stomach jumps up into your throat? That's how you feel when you see someone that is lurking on you, huh? Like, I don't know what to call it. Lustful eyes. I can look in somebody's eyes, and that lust, I recognize that lust. Probably one of the first things I ever saw as a child. You know what I mean? Weird. This shit thick. All I know is I'm actually scared for people because somebody gonna catch me on a bad day and catch these hands one day. You know what I mean? You gonna catch me at the wrong time. And it's putting me in a dangerous situation because that could jeopardize everything, you know? That could jeopardize my freedom, my home, my everything. I would lose everything. And it's not fair for me to be in this fucking position. Plain and simple. It's not fair. It's not right. Nobody has the right to roll up on me and try to have contact with me in any manner. Just because you see me online does not give you the fucking right. Just because I put shit online does not give you the fucking right. I don't care if I was on OnlyFans with my G-string hanging out. You still wouldn't have the motherfucking right to try to be creepy like that. But, you know, society wants to blame the victim. That was the weirdest thing. So weird. If you came to the beach, why didn't you stay to enjoy the beach? I'm just a little confused. If you came to the beach, you paid $5 to get in this park to roll up and look at the beach and roll off? I just don't understand. You can't get back in either. So you have to pay another $5 to get back in. So tell me what I'm missing, because the longer I think about this, the creepier it fucking gets. What was your purpose? Honey, I should have been a fucking investigator. That's all I know. For real. FBI, sign me up. Lord. The audacity of motherfuckers. And you know, it's crazy because I've had this happen before, so I'm kind of keen on it. You know, I mean, I'm kind of attuned to it because this is not the first time. Not even in this park. I've had this happen probably 6 times at this point. Blatantly, people seek me out, parked as close as they can to me, without me biting their head off. And then, they interject themselves and try to make small talk. Listen, I get it that people are lonely, but I'm not your girlfriend. You know what I mean? It's not my responsibility to entertain you because you ain't happy with you. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's why you're lonely. Because you ain't happy with you. See, that's the crazy thing about finding solitude and peace in yourself and becoming happy with you. You don't need nobody. You don't even want nobody. That's the crazy part. You don't even want nobody. Oh, God. That's how you know. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm happy going park from park. You know what I mean? I'm much happier than being in a toxic ass relationship getting abused. There's so much solitude and learning to love yourself. Peace. For real. Oh, God, these roads, y'all. Oh, my God, dang it. I forgot I had a cup of water. Son of a bitch. Y'all. I'm making a mess. I'm just glad I ain't got no car behind me. I poured water in this mug, and then I didn't spill it anywhere, but, oh, it didn't even get on my sleeve. I'm just overreacting. But it did get on my hand, and it did spill on the console. Y'all, this looks so pretty. Look at this. Hold on. Damn road is raggedy as shit. All this money, and y'all can't damn. Just ignore the haters, y'all. Don't acknowledge them, because what it does is it's like dealing with toddlers. It just amplifies the BS. So just ignore anybody that's, you know, clearly ignorant. And, yeah, please. Because it just makes the situation worse. And I can't, you know, babysit all day long. And I definitely can't have a moderator because, God dang it, bro. I'm just making it worse and worse and worse. This fucking road is so raggedy. Why y'all can't put some motherfucking gravel down? I give y'all like $200-300 a fucking month. Y'all can't damn save up to get some gravel. Ain't this Parks and Rec? I done spilt it everywhere, y'all. I was trying to damn let the cup marinate. Like, all these people, this bougie ass place, all these people coming in here and spending money, and y'all can't damn lay some gravel. Lord have mercy. I know it's expensive. That's why they ain't did it. It's expensive as hell. Shit. You know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not fucking doing this. This is literally gonna fuck up my truck because this road is so raggedy. Sorry, you're gonna have to give me a minute because I'm going into 4-wheel drive, buddy. I'm not playing these fucking games. Gonna fuck my suspension up and my damn, I don't know what. Fucking blow a shock, you'll know it. I don't know. I don't know. I've never blew one, but I can only assume. Raggedy ass shit. Every time I come through here, it's like raggedy. The roads, it's like, I guess it's the terrain, the sand is not the same as like dirt. No, it's not, Brooke. You know what I mean. Alright, we made it safe. Jesus. You know, honestly, I'm surprised because I be feeling like I'm gonna damn fuck my truck up. But Betty says, no, I got this. Betty be like, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Oh, Lord. Anyone talking loopy? I can't. Oh, Lord. All right, let's wash this cup. I also need to wash this little bowl. Y'all remember these from, like, Meemaw's house back in the day? It smells like a Hot Pocket. So this is Tupperware. I've been finding these at Goodwill. I like the vintage look. It's like, it feels wholesome. Every time I reach for this, I think of my grandma. Like, you know, it feels wholesome. And Tupperware was really the start. And I mean, shit, it's still the finish. Because listen to this double click. Well, I didn't do it that time. Yeah, it's different. The way that they were designed is different and good. And yeah, I wish that I could find like a whole set of these. I wonder what year it was made. So we are at this beautiful park. It's gorgeous. Damn, my vape is leaking. I hate that. Oh, you got your nannies. You know what's crazy? I used to call my grandma Gloria Nanny. That's crazy. I don't know if she would even be alive, y'all. I don't think so, but she's old. I wonder if they're doing the kayaks and stuff today. I can't never do stuff like that because I can't afford to. All my money goes to bills. Bills, bills, bills. I pay my bills. The last time I did it was in 22 when I went over there and I kayak. You can get on the river and go out there and kayak. They also have like stand-up paddle boards. There's alligators out there. You gotta be careful. You can't be in that water. You have to be on some kind of flotation device to be in the water because the alligators. Water. I need water. Where's my keys? Y'all, I ain't never liked these shorts before, and then all of a sudden I put them on today, and I'm like, I kind of like these. I've had these for like 3 years. I don't go in the water. Yeah, me neither. Yesterday I did. I dipped my feet in the ocean because it's nice out there. It's cold, though. It's freezing. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that it was going to be, I don't know, I figured maybe like the 60s. No, that water is cold. It's going to have to warm up. And, like, I don't remember it ever being this cold in Jacksonville. This year has been kind of crazy. We had a crazy winter here. It snowed. It snowed in Jacksonville. I wasn't here when it snowed, but still, that's weird. This park is beautiful. I keep forgetting what I ain't had no caffeine, so I can't think. My ADHD is like, not. It's like Dory's brain until I get caffeine. Little Miss Finding Nemo. What the hell am I even getting right now, y'all? Water and stuff to wash dishes. Where's the Fabuloso in the back of the damn truck? It's probably not good to be eating that Fabuloso, but you know. I ain't died yet. I ain't died yet. We gonna use this since I got this. Try to have some class. You know what I mean? I gotta get a rag, a towel. You know, I'm just super excited to be able to get some sun today because I got a little bit yesterday. I could feel it. Oh, that ain't gonna work. You can't even see. I think that's better, right? Can't even see. You can get in the ocean. You can do it. You can do it. I love the ocean. I do get freaked out a little bit. I was last night before I went to bed, I decided to go and look at the port, the boats leaving out the port or whatever, and there was this really cool boat out there. It looked like it was from like New Orleans or something. It was built like a house, but it was a boat, and it was crazy. Anyways, I went out there to watch the boats come in and out of the port, and it was so peaceful. There was bird shit everywhere, but other than that, I really like going out there and just chilling by myself. But it was kind of creepy. I got to look into the water off of the boat dock, and the dock is rocking, and there's bird shit everywhere, and the boats are going by that are huge, and I'm just like, it makes you feel really small, actually. I'm just rocking and watching the boats go by. It was actually really peaceful. I was like, damn, I need to come down here more often. I don't usually get out the car at night, so you don't want to be exposed like that as a female. Unfortunately, yes, we have to think about those things. Sad world we live in. Can't even go outside after dark. What the fuck? It's like my parents have complete control over my life. I think, you know, before COVID, we were all busybodies running around the city getting life done, and hell, we were all active in nightlife and shit, and you know, we had social circles and friends. And then COVID happened, and we were locked down in the house like prisoners of a communist country for damn years. And, you know, it slowed everything down. It really did. It slowed everything down. No, I'm in Florida. Yeah, I had to go. I had to go. Listen, it's supposed to snow, and it sounds like it might be feet because it is going to snow Tuesday in the Piedmont Triad. Well, actually, this is for Stokes County, which is northern North Carolina, up in the middle, central, northern North Carolina. It's going to snow all day Tuesday and Wednesday. Like, all day. 90% chance. We're talking about a snowstorm that might have me literally dead. I'm not, nope. And, nope. You know? Sometimes, you know, listen, that whole thing that God only puts what you can handle on you, that is true. But you have to work with Him to really complete the bond of, you know, working together to survive in this crazy ass world, okay? Yes, He'll only put so much on you, but you got to recognize when you need to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? You just got to recognize and listen to Him. Yeah, for real. Seriously, you have to listen to yourself. What you need, what you want. Yep. You know, North Carolina is not the state, and I keep saying this, and everybody's like, North Carolina is not the state that it used to be, and it's unfortunate. I've watched that state go demonic. The things that people are involved therein, and, you know, it could just be that I don't know. How do you walk into a restaurant and fall into the wrong crowd? I guess you can, but, you know, I was about to say maybe I was hanging around the wrong people, but no, I was working jobs. I worked at the winery. That bitch was crazy. Then I worked at the restaurant. They were sex traffickers. It's like, wait, whoa. I just want a job where no one wants me to break the law. I don't have to sell my body, and I make a decent wage. Is that too much to ask? Can I keep my moral standings without having, you know, to starve? Like, I just don't. It's crazy, y'all. And, you know, after about 20 years of that same scenario playing out in real life, in your life, there comes a point where you're just like, I can't do this anymore. People have lost their minds. And now maybe I just haven't mingled enough in society down here, which I don't think is the case, because I've, you know, been in and out of this place since 2019. So, you know, maybe, you know, I need to mingle more with people that are, I don't know. Maybe I'll find out that everybody down here is the same way as people up there. You know what I mean? I just know that this demonic shit we got going on out here is for the birds, honey. I want no part of it. None. So I went back to look at my RPMs, and I make $1 per 1,000 views now. So they cut my pay $6. That's why I'm not making any money. So I used to make $7 per 1,000 views, and now I make $1.01 per 1,000 views. So that's why my pay got cut. That's why I'm not getting a check anymore. Ain't that crazy? Well, it was nice while it lasted, right? It was nice while. And another thing that I was thinking about last night, I was like, why would YouTube want me to get on the internet and beg for money? Like, why? Let me tell you why. Because they take 30% of my donations. And that money that's donations. So they're actually profiting more off of donations than they are on the views, clicks and views of content. It's kind of crazy what you can discover if you just sit down and use your fucking brain, I guess. Right? Yeah. This park is so nice. That was breakfast. It was good. I'm going to drink me 1 or 2 bottles of water before I work out. It's actually nice out here. It's like probably 65 to 70. At least my house is in somewhat decent order. I need to put everything in that seat up, but I'm like procrastinating. I haven't cleaned it in like, I say I'm going to clean it and I start and then there's nowhere to put everything. Ooh, I need to take my vitamins. Oh, thanks, Lucianne. Jesus Christ. You know, I read it and it registers as something completely different in my brain. That's dyslexia. You read it and in your brain it registers as something else. It's really not my fault. I don't know if I ever explained this, but yes, I am in fact extremely dyslexic. Sorry. You know, it's crazy. Because if I was like, I don't know, a trans non-binary woman who simply had a speech impediment, then nobody would say shit. because but because it's me, everybody gives me hell for the way I say things. Yeah, the winter can get depressing. It really can. Well, yeah, if we're talking about the I would rather be cold than too hot. Absolutely. But it's not getting that hot here. It's going to be 80 today. And, yeah. It's going to be 80 today, and it's going to be nice tonight. It won't be too hot. My hair is wild, y'all. I'm a wild, wild woman with some wild, wild hair. Yes. Oh, and if you're talking about memberships, that's different. I only make like $60 a month off of memberships. So yeah, I don't know what they take of memberships. I'm talking about donations. Like, if you send me a super thanks or anything like that, they take 30% of that. So if somebody sends me $1,000, I only get $700, and that's before taxes. Then I'm taxed on that. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand why people don't talk about this shit, because in my opinion, listen, I know I work for them, but I want to be transparent about this shit, because it's like I got these millions of views last year, and it's like everybody thought that I'd fucking made it. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Where's the money? Yeah, like, my big ass mouth made it, but like, where's the money? Because I didn't receive any money. You know what I mean? $3,800 is not sufficient for 15 million views. And not to mention, most of that money came through donations through Super Thanks. So, like, when we're talking about you want me to spend my money to make more content, to showcase something for you, but you're not even paying me enough money to do that. I'm not even making enough money. I haven't even been making enough money to make my truck payment, my bills. How am I supposed to showcase food? How am I supposed to showcase cooking when I can't even buy the damn products to do that? It's crazy. Y'all, this is one of those things where you're absolutely going to have money to make money. YouTube is not something you can jump into and just make a bunch of money. First of all, that's not going to happen. Even after you monetize, if you don't have a substantial amount of subscribers, and I mean substantial as in around 150,000, if you got around 150,000, yeah, you could probably make around $2,000 a month pushing out content twice a day, 7 days a week. You could probably make around $2,000 a month with 150,000 subscribers. I don't even have 50,000 subscribers. So it's I would say that you have to get to the level of around 150,000 to even really start making money on YouTube. Now, if you get involved in brands, content, and stuff like that, that's different. I don't know how to do that. Okay? I don't know how to do that. Listen, I don't even know how to fucking block people on YouTube half the time. So, listen, I never claimed to be a computer whiz, did I? Did I not say from the very fucking beginning, I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing? I just know I need to survive. I got reasons to live. Like, all I want to do is feed myself and pay my bills. Like, when did America become this complex that it's this hard? It really is. And it's like, it's really frustrating for me, because I look back on my old past life where, I used to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on dope every year. And when I was living that life, things were so easy. So easy. Shit just came and went. Money, drugs, cars, homes. And then you get clean. And COVID did that. Like I said, there was a switch because of COVID. and the industry changed. People are broke, and at that point, I was sober and exiting out of dancing anyways, but I was working construction. So I don't know, it's frustrating because it's like people really think that they really think that people be making thousands of bukus of money. And I'm here to tell you, I made less than $10,000 last year. Ask me how I know. I got a tax person. That's how. I made less than $10,000 last year. How I even paid my truck payment, I'll never know. I'll never know. I look back and I'm like, how the fuck? No wonder you lost 80 pounds, you dumb bitch. You ain't had no money for food. Can I get some porridge? Can I have some porridge? Please, sir, can I have some porridge? For real. Shit's wild. And then, I don't know, they offer to, YouTube plays these little games that I've noticed. It's like, I don't know if they're trying to like get creators interested in creating or what. That's probably what they're trying to do. You know, y'all ever watch like an instructional video for like maybe like OSHA or something, and you're sitting there and you're like, I cannot believe they're having to explain this. This is so stupid. People should just know this. This is so common sense. It's that kind of thing. Their instructional videos tell you things, but they don't tell you what you need to know to actually help yourself. Does that make any sense at all? Like, and I don't know how to explain it, y'all. It's very complex. There's 4 streams. There is super thanks and donations and sticker buys. YouTube takes around 30% of that. And also, if you're an Apple user, they can take an additional 20%. So they can take up to 50% of a content creator's income in the blink of an eye. And they do it every month to millions of people. So if you're thinking about getting into content creation, you better go with Android. You better set everything up on an Android, because otherwise they're going to take 50%. So they're an additional 20 because you're an Apple person. So anyways, there is the super thanks, there is your memberships, there is the watch page ads. That's like Google AdSense. That's the ads that you see before the videos or throughout the videos. Now they're the ones that set your RPM, if I'm not mistaken, and that is your pay rate. Now last year in October, my pay rate was over $7 an hour per 1,000 views. All of a sudden this morning it's at $1.01 per 1,000 views. So they dropped my pay rate $6. Over $6, because my starting rate was $7 and some change. You see what I'm saying? So, but hell, I was still, even through all of my videos that I have posted, I was still only making maybe $50 a week off of watch paid ads. So 7 days a week, and there were days where I would post, 5, 6 different kinds of content, but I don't, listen, I think that a lot of people that are in my position that come to YouTube, van lifers, or I've seen other people that were ex-cons, whatever. I feel like a lot of those people come to YouTube and they're okay with making what they're making at the time, and because it's probably the best position of their life, so, and I get that. I get that this is a step up for you, but what you're really doing is you're selling yourself short, because at the end of the day, YouTube is making millions off of you, and you sitting over here with no food. So I just, it's frustrating. It is. It's frustrating. And it's to the point, it's got me to where I don't even want to make content anymore, because it's like, how is this beneficial? I came here to help people. I came here to help myself. I came here to try to make a stable way for me to stand on my own 2 legs. I quickly realized that nobody wants help. Quickly realized that I am to a point to where I don't need anyone else's help in certain ways. And also, YouTube is not paying. So why am I going to keep talking about things that actually matter? You know? It's a really sad world that we live in. It really, when I think about, it's a really sad world. There is no humanity left in humanity anymore. People have lost their way. And this is just where I'm fucking stuck. And you know the sad part is, the really sad part is that I've doomed my children for a life in this shithole of an excuse of society, of world, of love. This place is trash. And I feel like a prisoner stuck in this world. I do. Because I know in my soul, I don't belong here. I don't belong with any of these people. The way that humanity has treated me, I could never treat another human that way. And I never have. And I really fear for my children. But I guess my hope is that they're more adaptable and agreeable than I was. And I think that they are. Behaviorally, they already seem to be doing much better than I was when I was their age. So, you know, if they can get agreeable enough and acceptable enough, they can be conditioned to be integrated better than I was into society. So they're going to be fine. But I feel like a fucking prisoner on this earth. I hate this place. It's not the physical, it's the people. It's the people. It disgusts me, the way that people treat other people. Live on gold. Are you going to eat the gold? Like, are you going to wake up and have a gold bar for breakfast? You going to go to bed and have a... Oh, thank you, Cash. Yes, Kathleen, it gets depressing at times. Thank you so much, Cash. I don't know what the rubies are for yet. YouTube hasn't really explained. That's what I mean. They sent me an email. It said, hey, we got this new system. It's called rubies. Okay, well, do those turn into food? Can I use those rubies at the gas station to pay for gas? You see me rolling up at the sheets like, here, I got these rubies. So YouTube wasn't very specific. So I don't know if I'm expecting a package of rubies. I'm sorry. I have to laugh because I will cry. Oh, shit. Am I waiting on an Amazon package full of rubies? Like, apparently I got 100 on the way. The YouTube is not specific, y'all. Like, I guess I could, like, show you some emails, but, like, they don't care. Okay? They don't care. There ain't no phone number to call for nobody to help you. You send an email, you get one back that looks like ChatGPT wrote it. I mean, it's crazy. It's like, who is running this company and where are all the damn workers? And who is out here blocking all my damn comments? You ain't got nobody to help me make you money. But god darn if them comments ain't censored like mofo. Are they not? I said something nice to some woman that was an amputee WT the other day and YouTube blocked my comments. They blocked that shit. I said, what the hell? I can't even be nice. I can't even be nice. Damn you, YouTube. Y'all ain't got no workers to help me make me money. But you got plenty of workers to block all my damn comments. Don't you tell me you ain't got no workers, because I can't even be nice to people on the internet without YouTube popping up and blocking it. So don't tell me you ain't got no workers. Somebody's working hard. He working so hard, he's probably got damn nubs. He's probably missing fingers. He don't work them all the way down to the bone. Lord. YouTube is so censored. So censored. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't. Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know anything about, I don't know. I really thought that by now I would have been able to hire like a videographer and stuff like that I need. Yeah, that's what their like loan program is supposed to be for. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, if you don't play by their rules, then blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And that's the aspect that I don't like, because it feels like a controlling ex-abuser. That's what it feels like. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like I'm in another narcissistic, toxic relationship with this person that doesn't have fingers, apparently, because he's too busy blocking my comments. But yet he won't help me help myself. Like, you say I'm the problem, and then I try to help myself, and you won't even help me help myself. So I just, it's annoying. It really is. And that's another thing that I don't understand, why creators don't talk about the anxiety that comes behind owning a channel. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I never, I don't know, I don't know. I don't think that I ever thought that I would get to a point where people actually recognize me, and I knew that they recognized me. I had one girl one time in Walmart. She said, "Oh my God." And then she runs up to her boyfriend. She grabs her boyfriend. She spins him around. She's like pointing at me. I'm like, "Hey, girl. Hey. Nice to meet you." She's like all the way across the store. I was like, oh my God. Anyways, I never, that's kind of it, honestly. Well, and then there's the other aspect. Are they nice or are they mean? Like, she was nice, okay? The little young guy that saw me yesterday with his girlfriend and his family, listen, they weren't trying to be problematic. He was probably just shocked to actually see me in Florida. I don't know, but I've had other instances where trans people will intentionally interject themselves into my life trying to start drama. Like, nobody warns you or prepares you for that. Or, here's my favorite. People know that I used to be violent over 20 years ago. 2009. Just want to reiterate that. 2009. It's like almost 20 years. We're going to get there. Don't worry. But people know that I'm a felon. And people will interject themselves to start drama to try to get you locked up for shit. Well, I mean, it literally happened at Planet Fitness for the whole world to see. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If I had a dancing monkey on my head spitting fire, I did not deserve to be treated like that. Plain and simple. I don't care if you agree with what I was saying about their fucking gym equipment. That makes you simple fucking feeble-minded if you think that I was the problem in that scenario. And I almost fell for the gaslighting. I almost fell for it. I did. I said, well, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong by cussing her the fuck out. After she cussed me out and threatened to whoop my ass first. So, these things absolutely matter. They absolutely matter. And these are the types of things that I wanted to shine a light on. But I quickly realized that society wants to treat homeless people poorly. They want to treat drug addicts poorly. And I'll tell you why. Because it makes them feel good about their motherfucking selves. Plain and simple. It's very, very simple, basic psychology. Misery loves company. So, you know, and it's a fucked up system. It is, and it's not fair. I watch so many homeless people be displaced because of illegal immigration, and then society sits back in their cushiony fucking houses and judges people that simply cannot afford rent. You're disgusting. I mean, you think homeless people and drug addicts are bad. No, honey, you're below them by like fucking 50 tiers. Yeah, it's disgusting. I kind of want to do a little skating, y'all. I'm wondering if I want to wear shorts. I like these shorts. I need to throw this trash away. Oh, there's more. Don't worry. I might as well jump in there too, probably. Lord have mercy. I got one cat food left over from the raccoon, and I don't know what to do with it. PayPal gives out loans. Hold on, wait a minute. What did I miss? Yeah, no, you're right, Cash Taylor. I thought about that too. It's like, you know, I looked into the loan process, and I did wonder what the APR is on something like that, and it doesn't say. How convenient for you too. You know what I mean? And you know, creators like me are desperate to get that loan so that we can get camera equipment, so that we can get a computer, so that we can get a phone that's not cracked. You know what I mean? And so you have to have things to make money. You got to have those things to make money. Not to mention some of the software that and I think that's called software. It might be hardware. I get them confused. Some of the digital stuff that you have to download can get into the hundreds of dollars. So, you know, it's a process. YouTube knows that those creators are desperate for that loan. And these people are, and listen, there ain't no telling. If they take as much money as they do from content creators, and let's think about this. I had to work over, you know, I had to work for like 14 months or something before I could even start making money on YouTube. So the first few, and most creators, it can take anywhere from 3 to 5 years to get your channel off the ground. So the first 3 years you're working for free and you don't make any money. And then by the time you monetize, you're so excited. You're just ready to get the equipment that you need, or maybe you need money to make content, buy wigs or clothes or food or whatever. Like in my case, if I wanted to do cooking videos, I would have to have the damn money to purchase the goods. Do you know how expensive it is to cook freaking chicken parm nowadays? You know, like that's a $50 damn meal. Maybe not 50 for one person, probably like 25. I'm not exaggerating. Parmesan cheese, the fucking chicken cutlet, you gotta have the fucking bread, and you gotta have the fucking pasta, you gotta have the sauce. There's 5 other things, garlic, you know, like it's not cheap to just make cooking videos. It can get quite expensive. Now you can write that off, but my point is these creators, they get monetized, they get excited, YouTube gives them the loan, and I have no doubt that that loan is probably astronomical. The APR is the rate on it. No doubt. No doubt. I really feel like wow. Yeah, I would have to go back and look at it. And, you know, maybe I could reapply, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing any APR rate. What they have you do is they have you put in your qualifications and all of your information, and then they tell you whether or not you qualify on the spot. So it doesn't tell you what they're going to give you, the rate or anything. It's like a pre-qualification process. Listen, I don't know. I think that, for instance, I used to love Bailey Sarian's channel when she first started, okay? And she got monetized. She started making money. She blew up during, I think, like 2020. And it might have been before that because I used to watch her when I was on drugs. So she might have blew up like 2018, 2019, going into 2020. But everything changed. If you go, like, she doesn't even do true crime half the time anymore. She does dark history, which is fine. Love that too. But it changed. It's not, everything changed. It's almost like her whole demeanor changed. Now, I don't know what she has going on personally. I don't know her life. People go through a lot of things. A lot of people, some of your favorite personalities struggle the hardest with mental health problems, and that's actually scientifically proven. Some of the most happiest people are also some of the most depressed people. We don't know, but what I do know is that once she signed, so she got monetized, and then it appears like when she took on Dark History that there was a switch, like maybe like a production company was helping her, and like you could tell that they were trying to spruce it up, but it's not the same. I haven't been watching it because it changed. It's not really her anymore. It feels like there's so much going on behind the scenes that we don't know. And, you know, we don't know if we don't need to know if somebody's helping her. But the point is you can tell somebody clearly is. And in my opinion, it changed the scenery of the premises. You know, I mean, it did. The premises of the entire show changed. We went from murder, makeup, and mystery to dark history. And she just seems different. It's not like she's her outgoing, smirky self anymore. It's like the lines are being read off of the teleprompter type of shit, and I just don't ever want to be fake like that. And I'm not saying that I love this girl, like I love her channel, but I'm just simply saying that I can't pretend. I'm not an actress. I'm good at what I'm good at, and acting is not one of them. Reading things off of a teleprompter is not one of them. I mean, you know, if it was Turning Point USA, I'll be up there reading off that motherfucking teleprompter. But this is not Purdue University. You know what I mean? Like, how much is the check for? Just speak. Tell me how much the check's for. I might be able to get up there and read a few lines. But I'm saying, as far as my personal channel, I don't want it to venture into a news segment that you have to read through the lines. Like, you know, when I found out, listen, I just found out that you ain't even supposed to say the R word on YouTube. R word. You know, like a assault. I just found out that that'll get your videos demonetized, and they won't even play ads on it, so you don't even make money on it because you said that word. And I just think that that is stupid. I'm sorry. All-knowing eye of YouTube, all-knowing of knowledge of YouTube, don't you think it's important to talk about serious topics, or am I confused here? I thought that YouTube was to spread knowledge. So why y'all censoring people like y'all do? We can't even have opinions anymore? How do I tell a damn double amputee, you're beautiful, blah, 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 and that shit get blocked? I said, Lord, are we banning Christianity now? Are we banning kindness? I mean, that's what it feels like when I look at society, if I'm being honest. Like, you know, like, what are we banning? Oh, wow. Really? That's crazy. You can't. Well, there went all the damn GUN enthusiast channels. Like, their numbers will go down, because if they're saying that, then YouTube takes them, kind of pulls them away from the algorithm. You know what I mean? Anything. And that's another thing. I've noticed when I talk about bad things, or I'm doing bad things, my numbers shoot up. But if I'm trying to have genuine conversation about real topics, they shoot down. Like, why is it? I really think that there's a new wave of bullshit coming, y'all. I think that because the world is actually getting dumber, YouTube is profiting off of people's feeble-mindedness. And, you know, it's a business. I get it. But it's really sad. I mean, what does that say about society if there's nothing but dance videos and and singing videos and rap videos and, you know, maybe some cooking thrown in there? I thought that the World Wide Web was invented to spread knowledge, not to make people dumber. And it seems like we've had the reverse effect when I really think about it. Think about, like, the World Wide Web. Google is our #1 search engine, okay? Everybody uses Google. We all know Google lies. We know they're bought and paid for. Everybody's getting their information from the same source. So nobody's doing any free thinking because everybody is got the same sources. Nobody's thinking outside of the box because they have the same sources. So what does that say about society going further? I mean, we're literally becoming, I'm not trying to be like crazy, but like, I mean, it's kind of like a communist country where everybody believes the same thing, and they've brainwashed themselves and their government, these businesses, these corporations have brainwashed them into believing shit that's not even real. The web was created so that nothing was ever lost, so that there was endless amounts of information readily available at our fingertips, and Google is what we got. You know what I mean? I mean, and you can use a different search engine, but at the end of the day, even using other search engines, you're going to find that it's the same information that you're finding on Google. So it's just crazy because, and this is why, because the media is all on the same damn side, it seems like, okay? And, you know, they're not going to write anything that's not in the benefit of the brainwashing. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I really need to stay out of that damn book. I need to stay out of the damn Animal Farm book, y'all. Listen. Yo, how does that's a children's book, first of all. How does a children's book, that's crazy that that's a children's book. That in itself tells you how much dumber we're getting, because when he wrote that book, George Orwell wrote that book in, like, I think it was published in the 1945 or something. That's a children's book, and it's talking about communism. It's a metaphor. Is that how you say that? But anyways, you know, it's crazy because that's a children's book. So if kids was reading that in the damn 1960s and 40s and 50s as children, that's crazy. We are getting dumber. Oh, God. Yeah, shadow ban. That's crazy. Well, listen, that's a great point, Cash. You know that they pay me, though. Google is who I get a paycheck from. And you hear how I talk about Google. And listen, I'm digging my own grave. Listen, at least I know it. At least I know it. When when I lose my truck, at least I can look back and be like, damn, girl, you can't be agreeable for shit, can you? Not even for a paycheck, bitch. Not even for a paycheck. But why is it okay for Google to be evil? Because if that was you or me exploiting people that was down on their luck, trying to make a living, doing good things, you know, we would be in jail. Oh, that's right. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. They're innovative, Brooke. Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying, Cash. Why, you know, and that's another thing. That's the media side. That's the marketing and information side of shit that's being put online. It's unacceptable for you to put me as making almost 20 grand a month. That is outrageous. The lies. Yo, first of all, the cop says, you're rolling in it. And I said, rolling in what? Shit? This life? Like, he was like, no, money. And I'm like, What are you talking about? I said, no, I'm not making any money right now. I said, I barely even have enough money to get my headlight fixed. This was at that same time. I said, I'm not rolling in it. He said, well, they got you posted online for making 20 grand a month. I said, do what? I said, who's done stole my money? Where'd my checks go? Somebody done stole something from me. Damn it, every time I'm always getting robbed or scammed. Oh God, for real. But yeah, I said, bruh. I didn't even make 20 grand last year. What are you talking about? Shit, I barely damn made 10, you know? And that was only because of donations and people that helped me. Like, I don't understand where these lies come from. But you know, another thing that I did think about the other day that works kind of against me is the fact that I have a nice truck and I have nice things. That's why I'm always like, yeah, all of this shit I had before I become homeless. Like, I understand how it looks, but like, I'm still living out of a fucking car. Oh God. I'm still living out of a car. Like, I feel bad about buying groceries. You know, I had to force myself to buy a fucking $4 shirt for my birthday, just to make myself feel better about the day because I was just so depressed. Like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But something that I learned this year is no matter what you do, there's always gonna be people being like, you always gonna have some naysayer, man. And, that's fine. I don't really give a crap what people say. It has affected my channel because the lies have discouraged my regular followers from being there for me and tuning into my channel too. Like, there came a point where people were getting bullied so bad that they completely left my channel. Their screen names were being stole. People would see some of my, and it's gotten to the point to where now I don't even want to thank my followers, because if I mention them, then their screen name and their picture gets stole. That person that stole it comes back the next day. They jump in the chat and then they start saying all kinds of crazy stuff, and I have to block the account. And sometimes it goes on for a while before I even recognize that my regular followers account was stolen by some of my stalkers. Like, y'all, the amount of stress that has come from this bullshit from people that are clearly mentally unstable is unbelievable, and YouTube should have had my back during the entire process. I'm the adult in this situation, Like, it's really crazy. Once again, not the victim being victimized. Why? I don't understand why society treats people like this. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like the whole Planet Fitness incident over again. It's like, you could have prevented this last year. And now that I don't even care to acknowledge these dumbasses, now you want to notify me of some shit? It's like, whoa, wait a minute. No. I notified you last year. So, I don't need your bullshit because I don't even care at this point. You know what I mean? It just sucks because some of my friends were treated like shit and literally went missing over it. It's not fair to people that come here to watch content to be bullied by other content creators whose channels never successfully took off. And you would think that most people would be able to see that for what it is, but no, a lot of people are easily influenced and they want to believe the lies, and I understand that as well. But there's a lot of bullshit that comes with this that they don't tell you about, that nobody talks about, that every fucking creator goes through. What I'm going through, every creator goes through. I don't care if it's a cooking channel. I don't care if it's a damn Lego channel. I don't care if it's a kid channel or an adult channel or whatever, a man or a woman. Every single creator goes through what I've been through for the past year when it comes to other people trying to bully you, antagonize you, bully your fans, talk shit, leave hate comments, spread, blatant lies. And, going back to defamation, the law states that when you clearly know that something is a lie, that is defamation. So, these things have, it's kind of crazy, because if I was a bigger channel, then I absolutely could have protected myself during all of these crazy endeavors that I've had to survive through the past year. And because I didn't have money, I couldn't do anything about anything. And it's right on tune with the rest of my life. My child being stole, not enough money to defend myself, not enough money to hire a damn custody attorney, not enough money to damn, do anything in that situation. So yeah, it's right on tune. Nothing new. Just like my house and my land being stolen. If I had an attorney, I could go get it back. Like right now, you know? That starts at 10,000 and goes up. Oh, or my favorite. If I had 10 grand, I could get my record expunged right now. True story. It's been over 7 years, so they can wipe it all clean, baby. I'd probably get hired somewhere tomorrow if I was able to do that. It's crazy. So it's right on par, if you see a theme here, with being financially indigent and not being able to defend myself. I've been through this so many fucking times. I could probably sit here and list 10 more times where my either my civil rights were violated, or I was blatantly mistreated and could have done. The restaurant trying to prostitute me out. That's crazy. Like, that is illegal as hell. So yeah. I really, does everybody go through illegal shit like that in life, or has it just been me? Because when I ask other people, they look at me like I'm crazy after I get done telling them these stories. They're like, what? And I'm like, okay, so it's just me. And the reason for that is because I was a foster kid. The reason for that was because I was a sex worker. The reason for that was because I was a drug addict. People do things to people that are in those states of mind. They do it because they know they can get by with it, because they know you're poor. They know there's nothing you can do about it. They know you have no fight left to fight. So, the lower you go on the totem pole financially, the worse shit gets. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because you're poor. It's like 10 grand, but I don't know. I honestly, I just got more charges dismissed. I mean, this is crazy. First of all, I hate that I even have to say that. And I don't know, I hate repeating myself, but apparently that's what I'm supposed to do. So I went to jail last year for the first time in almost 10 years. I got clean, and I've really focused on people, places, and things. And I stay not going around situations or people that I know do drugs. It's simple as that. And I clearly live out of a car, so I used Planet Fitness to shower. Well, this is an election. Last year was an election year, and they were cleaning up the town. There's two parts to this story. There's the Carpinos and there's the Planet Fitness, and they tie together, and we won't go into that today. But there's two parts to this story. They were cleaning up the city. This was October of last year. I was simply living in my car, going into Planet Fitness, working out. I would sleep at Walmart. I would sleep in the woods. There was different places that I would park overnight to sleep, and then I would go back to Planet Fitness in the morning, shower, maybe come back out to my truck, have some coffee, maybe do some work on my laptop because they had Wi-Fi. And then I'd go in and I'd work out, probably shower. So I'd spend some time there, an hour, 2, 3. Sometimes I'd even stay over in the parking lot. I didn't think it was a problem. It's literally the only place that they tell you that you can stay. Planet Fitness. Where do I sleep? Is there a Planet Fitness? Anyways, it wasn't, I never stayed there 2 nights consistently in a row, ever. Not once did I ever stay in that parking lot 2 nights in a row, ever. So anyways, I really already had beef with this company because of the, because they support the mutilation of children and the grooming of children, allegedly. And there's evidence to support that. I'm only saying allegedly because I work for Google. So anyways, I already had beef with them people. And I went in to work out, and I noticed that all of the gym equipment was a waste. The gym equipment that they do have, nobody even uses. They literally had a whole gym floor with no equipment. And the equipment that was in the gym floor was trash equipment. And so I'm talking shit about this equipment, right? And it's really not even relevant because I wasn't loud enough for anybody to hear me. So that's not even why this whole altercation even got started. Anyways, it had to do with me being homeless, living out of my car. Plain and simple. I had already felt bad juju for weeks since I had gotten back from West Virginia. If you go back and watch the videos prior, you'll see that it was a build-up to the Planet Fitness incident. They didn't want no homeless people around there. But remember, before I went to West Virginia, there was a homeless guy literally sleeping on the sidewalk out there. When I got back from West Virginia, he was missing, along with other homeless people that were known in the community. They just went missing. People. You know where they were? I found out after I went to jail. They were in jail too. 2 of them anyways. The other lady was sitting on a curb in behind some bushes down the road. They had done made her move because it's an election year. They're cleaning up everything. They got new people coming in, elected officials. So it was a crazy time to be homeless. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to paint the scene. I went to West Virginia. There was homeless people. I come back. There was no homeless people. That should have been my cue. Listen, if that ever happens again, that's my cue to just get the hell out of there. You live and you learn. So I go into Planet Fitness. I'm talking about their shitty equipment. I'm on live. I'm working out. And all of a sudden, I see the manager run over to me. And I'm like, oh, God, what the hell? And she's like, you can't film in here. First of all, I've filmed in that gym myself. Hundreds of times. Hundreds. We'll go with hundreds, right? And it was never a problem prior. So, you know, I knew immediately, and you can see in the video, I'm smiling. All of this is online. Everything that I'm talking about, the video is in my live. You can see I'm smiling. I mean, I'm truly shocked. I'm like, girl, like, you smoking crack. I know you ain't in my face lying to me right now. But she absolutely was. And there was no policy that stated that I couldn't film on the gym floor. Now, in the locker room, that's a different story. So, yeah, she's like, you can't film out here. And I'm like, oh, God, here we go with this shit. Not another fucking Karen that has to be the damn cell phone police in a public space telling me that I can't fucking film myself while I work out. But here we go. So anyways, I went to jail for crimes that I did not commit. Not again. Yes, again, I did in fact. And it took me 4 months to fight those charges in court for something that I did not do. They charged me. They actually come and woke me up in the middle of the night. They pulled me out of my vehicle, and they said that I spit on someone and that I communicated threats. It's very interesting because, you know, as I recall, threats were communicated towards me, and then I was spat on. So it's pretty crazy that the exact thing that happened to me, I was charged with. And, you know, isn't it interesting that I allegedly spit on someone and there were 2 people present, but nobody said at the time that I spit on them? But just think about this. Go here with me. Go here with me. Take my hand. If someone spit on you, wouldn't the first thing you'd be saying is, you nasty bitch, you spit on me? So go reanalyze that video and see if anybody says, why did you spit on us? Why are you spitting on me? Common sense ain't that very common. I get it. I get it. I understand how it looks because I got a big ass motherfucking mouth and I ain't scared to damn open it. I get it. But I can promise you that I'm no antagonizer by any means. But I will finish the shit if you want to start something. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You know what I mean? No, I ain't never antagonized nobody. I ain't never bullied nobody in my fucking life. Not once. Not even when I was in school did I ever say anything sideways to anybody. I've never in my life. I don't even operate like that. So it's so crazy that God would put me in the position to be out here with people that act like that. It's just crazy. Take my hand and you'll see. Yeah, the expungement is 10 grand, and you know, that's what I was hoping to kind of do. I was hoping to use YouTube to help me, you know, help other people. And I think that, like, people thought that I was supposed to do things, well, the way that they want me to do them, A. And also, people act like I can just fix everything in the blink of an eye. You know, when you get to the bottom, honey, not everybody can just go back to school. You know what I mean? There's a lot of red tape that comes with that because, number one, I'm homeless living out of a car. I don't even have a physical fucking address. And no, a P.O. box is not applicable. It's not, how do you say that? You know what I mean? You know, so, like, that's another thing. It's like people rushed me. Like, I'm supposed to do this, and this, and get it all done within, like, a year. And I'm like, wait a second. How am I supposed to do that with no money? How am I supposed to do anything when YouTube is not paying me money? You know, and another thing, like I said, I really do feel like they want me to get online and beg for money. Because here's the thing. My content is completely different. I don't make any money off of content as of now. All of the content that I posted, I won't make a dime on. And I haven't been consistently. My money came from donations, okay? YouTube takes 30% of that and up to 50% if you have an Apple device. I really just, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I really see YouTube turning into, like, the beggar's spot of the internet. I see it. Listen, the way that listen, I don't know how to put it into words, what I'm trying to say. But I really do. I feel like they're trying to push content where people are getting more donations because they make more money that way. They're getting 30%. You know what I mean? And that don't sound like a lot, but when we're talking about millions of viewers, and let's say you got 1 million viewers and you get, you know, 15 million views every month on your channel, when we're talking about something like that, you're going to have people donating large sums of money. And especially if you're like a family channel or something, you know, you could make a few $1,000s a month off of that. Let's say that that's like $3,000 a month. And we're talking about somebody that has millions of views. Okay. This is the top 1%. So rare. Even $3,000. You know, the amount of money that they take, it's just, that's ridiculous to me. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. It sucks. Yeah, and that's the thing. See, why is it that grifters, that's always a weird word to me. Why is it that they can make a living, but I've been out here busting my ass for almost 18 months and I can't fucking get by? Like, the amount, like, the amount of time, you know? Like, I don't get it. I don't get the algorithm. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I mean? No, I don't. Deed Hughes. No, I had a closed adoption with my daughter. And then, my son, no, I don't talk to them. So, I don't feel, and I've said this before, I don't feel comfortable interjecting myself into their lives when I can't even support myself. I need to be able to go to my kids and be able to have something to offer them. That's part of the reason I opened this fucking channel. It's really devastating because I'm telling you, it's crushing my faith in humanity. I mean, people cannot be this demented. But they are. People are so easily amused at the stupidest shit. It's really devastating. Because I really thought there for a minute I was going to be able to have contact with my kids one day, but I can't go to them when I can't even fucking offer them anything. Yes, there's me, but what good am I to them if I'm not even fucking stable? See, there's the problem. And I'm going to say some shit right now that's going to piss a lot of people off. Your kids are nothing without you being whole. You have nothing to offer your kids if you are not happy within and good within. You're actually a detriment to them. You're harming them. The parent comes before the child. And as a parent, you have to take care of yourself to be a proper parent for that child. A lot of parents bounce in and out of their children's lives, and that's more harmful to the child than a parent just simply not being there, in my opinion. So no, I don't want to disturb my children's fucking frontal cortex by disturbing their life. You know, they have a stable, secure life with no drugs, no bullshit, no drama, good Christian homes with loving parents that love them. They are in a good place, and those people that have them have been able to financially provide for them. You know, it really sucks that so many women simply cannot afford to have kids, and then they're bashed as parents because they can't afford to have kids. It's like, but wait a minute, I didn't raise the motherfucking rent prices. I didn't make the damn birds have the fucking flu. How can I control the price of eggs, Brenda? Lord, it's really shitty. You think I'm just being honest. I don't think I've ever met a mother that didn't have her kids, that didn't want her kids. Every mother that has a fucking kid wants their kid. Maybe not all, but there's some fucked up bitches in the head. So listen, to each their own, okay? The majority of women that I've met want their kids, okay? Only a simple-minded person would not understand that some people simply cannot afford them. You know? Did I say that right? I think so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's for sure. No, I know the programming thing is real. That's what school is for. It's to gear you in the direction of being complicit and to obey. That's what school is. School is not to educate us. School is to fucking get us complicit. It's to get us ready for work, honey. And, you know, that's why we damn sit down at a desk all day, and then we got to raise our hand to speak, and we got to damn go take a lunch break, and then, you know, we might get a 15-minute recess. I mean, it's like the fucking work day. It's the from kindergarten to 12th grade is the exact schedule of a fucking person's work day. It's to gear children towards integrating into society's workforce. No, I know exactly. I know what you mean. Absolutely. And, you know, that's something that I've really been stewing on, and I'm glad you bring that up, because this is what I was kind of hinting on yesterday about hating the government. Like, I guess, okay, here's the best way I can explain it. I've went through so many emotions for the past year, living out of a car, and then, you know, there's been so much. I've been bullied, I've been harassed, people said that I was on drugs, you know, I've been through so many emotions, and you don't know what that feels like when you have, you know, what feels to me like 15 million people in my face telling me who I am and who I'm not, and then I'm also over here in the back of my mind trying to help people and come up with content to help people that's geared towards things that I've actually been through. It's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. It's been crazy. And I feel like I kind of lost my purpose. And the truth is that the government they're shitty people. They're shitty people in positions of power, and there always will be, and I can't do anything about that, but I can continue to talk about what happened to me and my daughter. Absolutely, I can talk about what happened to me. I can talk about, you know, what needs to change. I don't know. I feel like I feel like I have so many interests that it's kind of hurt me in a way. But that's kind of sad. If you can't keep up with what I'm saying, then damn. Like, am I dumb? Or are you dumb? Not you, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't talk about anything that's not common fucking knowledge. I don't know. It's just kind of depressing, and it's really made me realize how much I hate the government. Like, I just feel like this, like, our lives here are just like, why do I have to be a rat in a cage? You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking work all day and slave away and fucking pay Uncle Sam and have all my hard-earned money taken in taxes and damn pay a damn home median price of damn $400,000. Like, why do I have to be a rat in a cage? It sucks. It does. And it definitely makes me despise the world, you know. And it's crazy because at the same time I love the United States, and like, ugh, it's a fucked up. I feel brainwashed, but like, I don't know. It's really crazy to be, you know, to love this country and be a patriot, but at the same time hate your government. It's like, but it's not really the government, it's really the people in power, and it's always been like this. We've always had shitty leaders. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Is I had to take a test for college, and she told me, she said, if you don't get a 70, then you don't pass your math. And I said, okay. So I took the math and I made, I think, a 60 or something. So I failed, right? No, I did not. They fucking just passed me through. I absolutely need some motherfucking math. Okay, let's be honest. I probably need some English. Probably some writing classes. Maybe some literature. That'd probably be good for me. Integrate me back into school thinking. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just kind of crazy that this No Child Left Behind policy is fucked. I mean, it's literally, listen, we're not there yet, but when they finally get rid of that policy, 30 years after, we're going to be sitting back saying, damn, that was the worst social experiment ever. Look at all these dumb motherfuckers that don't know how to read, write, or add. Seriously. And I'm one of those people. I got my GED in 2004. There was a specific test, GED test, from 2002 to 2004. That was the specific test that I took. It was a type of GED test, okay? George Bush and Obama, and, you know, their family, I just found that out. Jesus fucking Christ. It just all goes back together, don't it? They're all interlooped. That damn Kamala Harris story about her being a Marxist is sounding even more plausible now. Lord, this is going to get demonetized because I said that word. How stupid. Anyways. Mother fudge. Y'all, I need caffeine. I can't think. I was really on to something there. Hold on. Damn it. George Bush. He implemented this policy called No Child Left Behind. And what that is it pretty much, you know, back in the day where you'd get tested, and what are those called, like aptitude test or something? I don't know. Anyways, you'd get a test done. And if you didn't pass the test, then they sent your ass back to the same grade. So if you was in 6th grade and you failed, you was going back to the 6th grade, okay? You was going to go through to 6th grade again. Well, this become such a problem. And we really start to see, in my opinion, from what I can see and remember, we really start to see this becoming a problem in the 80s, after segregation was lifted and people started to mingle. You know, one could only assume that it probably put some tension on the education system because there was more students, and I don't know, y'all. We really see an issue with children slipping educationally after the 1960s. That's all I know, okay? And I would assume that it's probably because of people integrating into school systems and then a strain on the school systems, and there was also some wars going on back then, right? Listen, all of these things affect the education system. They absolutely do. Look how the LGB just affected the education system. So don't tell me that a damn world war wouldn't damn, don't tell me that a world war would not disrupt the education system when everybody's father is going off to war getting killed and the mother's home trying to figure out how she's gonna damn get milk and cheese and bread for the family. And I'm sure that it strained the education system, but that's really where we see children struggling, okay, their grades. And then Bush came into play and he implemented this policy by the 90s. Let me tell you what they had going on, because I can speak on this because I was there. From the 80s to the 90s, they would beat the hell out of you, drug you with drugs, and then physically restrain you if you had a problem in school. The shit was wild, okay? They could do all kinds of shit back in the early 90s and the 80s. Schools were wild. There was whole classrooms dedicated to children that had either behavioral problems or education problems. And a lot of these kids, those things actually go hand in hand. So there was a huge, and this is really when we start to see training. Well, they'd been around for a little while, late 1800s, training schools, juvenile justice facilities. This is really, though, they really amp up these teen schools, for troubled teens. They really amp up in the 80s and 90s, though, which is crazy. But when you're in a school like that, you're not getting a formal education at all, and I'm just being real. I don't know if anybody knows that, but yes, when these children are going through the Department of Corrections and or training facilities like youth camps, training schools, the troubled teen industry, they are not getting an education. None of them. And there's no debate on that. It's really sad that people don't know the truth, and that's what frustrates me. It's like, I fucking lived it. You're not going to tell me what people are and are not doing when I fucking lived it. I was there, physically. Going through the motions. So they're not getting an education. So the training schools and stuff, the teen industry, all of those children were just pushed through, just like I was. That was at the same time that I was there living through this after Bush implemented this policy. And pretty much the reason I was pushed through was because I was in training school. So, I was 16 years old. And they wanted me to graduate. So that's how they do it there. They push all the students through a GED program and they get them a GED. And it's really sad. And, the test that I took was actually the hardest test of the GED test to take. And the fact that I did pretty good, I actually was only like 100 and something points from scoring honors, which is crazy. And these tests, they've changed since. The new GED test, I mean, you pretty much don't have the new GED test. As long as you are not mildly retarded, you'll pass it. Seriously. Ain't that sad? Like, think about people with mental handicaps joining the military. They can now. Yes, they can. As long as they pass those tests. And the bar's been set so low, they ain't even really got to try. They can just probably guess and pass the damn thing. It's a really sad, y'all, our education system, these schools, No Child Left Behind. It is my prediction that we are going to have people coming forward in 30 years right where I'm at. And hell, some of y'all might even have been through this yourself. Some of y'all might be my age and actually lived through this yourself. Like, we need to be vocal about the fact that, we have problems developmentally as far as, education. We need to be vocal about that, because the only way to make change is to say, hey, I was affected by this bullshit policy where you guys just pushed me through school. Y'all didn't give me one-on-one time. Y'all didn't give me time to learn anything. And matter of fact, you treated me like shit and abused me even more. We need to be vocal about that so that these policies get changed, because I'm here to tell you that if a student is not passing their test, they don't need to be pushed through. What they need is more one-on-one time, and they need to they need to be tutored. They need more attention. And I know that, and that is, hell, the school system don't want to hear that. They don't even have enough teachers to teach class. You know what I mean? This is why they wanted to implement the policy. We ain't got enough students. We ain't got enough educators to teach the students. Let's just pass them through instead of recycling the kid into 7th grade over and over and over. He's not learning anything. Well, no shit, Karen. You don't want to sit down and take one-on-one time with him. He's never going to learn anything now. You done pushed him through. He's so far behind, he can't even mentally catch up. You think they're going to abolish the Department of Education? I wonder. I need caffeine. Maybe I don't need caffeine. I don't sound like I need caffeine. Let's go over here and suit up. I don't sound like I need caffeine, so we'll lay off the caffeine. I've been kind of like craving it, you know? I think it's a bad habit. I think that stuff is a bad habit. Oh, well, we can blame that on Big Farm. Oh, shit. I think I got stuff. This is what happens when you pop kids full of Ritalin at damn 4 years old. They turn into me where they feel like they need caffeine to exist. True shit. They've done a study on it. It kind of is like the hand-to-mouth thing with an addict. When they won't stop smoking cigarettes. I can't believe my phone is working, y'all. I've been so butthurt. Like, my damn up north, my phone won't work. I go pay my bill and my phone won't work. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, you know, the crazy thing is all the other phone services, it would be worse. So I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. If I can't get Verizon, then it's going to be the same. The only way that I might, you know, find the only way that I would have a phone to like work good would be Verizon or Starlink, but that's not a service. That's just Wi-Fi and shit. I don't even know. Oh my God. I don't even know what I'm going to do about school. I think that I need to go full-time. I think I need to go full-time. I think I just need to do it. I will get more funding if I can go full-time. I also would actually get some kind of help with food stamps if I go full-time. I need that. I'm completely indigent, so I need that. So yeah, I don't know. It's a lot more beneficial to me in the short term to go full time. You know what I mean? Like, I can go ahead and get this taken care of and go ahead and get it taken care of. And at the very least, someone in the agricultural field will give me a fucking shot at a job eventually. It's really ridiculous. I mean, I've been nonstop fucking filling out applications, talking to people on the phone. It gets so annoying to keep hearing, no, you know, it's really annoying to talk to these people, set these interviews up, have an interview, and then at the very end, they're like, well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hire you because of your criminal record. Like, I get so sick of hearing it, and it's like, but that was like almost 2 decades ago. And I just feel like they're excited to do the interview up until the point that they find out that I'm a felon. And sometimes you can even see their face change. I've had instances where I've been on the phone or I've been in a job interview and they've asked me a question and I've had to answer it, and you can literally see the whole mood shift. It just sucks. It sucks. People will never understand how hard it is to find work after you're a felon. And nobody fucking told me. And I don't think it would have mattered, but nobody fucking told me. Not once in my life. Until after. You know who told me? The SBI. When they picked me up from the jail to damn transport me. They were like, oh, you're a felon now. Like, what's that? Like, I was a kid. Okay, so I just want to be clear. I was a child back then, so yeah. Anyways, The beach is nice. Oh, God, I got some in my eye. Probably a hair. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh my God. And the laptop does not give you all the answers, Deborah. That's a lie. I have to like spell check with my phone sometimes because my computer, nope. My computer says, we got you, but she ain't got you. You have to watch it. You'll send an email. It didn't even have any like spelling wrong on it or nothing. And then you'll like read it and it'll be wrong. You have to be careful. Sorry, I'm people watching and I can't talk at the same time. I need to get my skates. I didn't even put them back under my bed last night and I slept like shit because of it. Not really. Once I slept well, but like at the very beginning, I did not. I had to like maneuver stuff around. I gotta find my skates, y'all. Hello. We're at the beach, mofo. Get excited. I'm trying. I need caffeine. I'm trying to wait till I suit up. Where's my skates? Did I put them back? I guess I did. Ouch. No, I didn't. Oh my God. Y'all, I can't find these damn things to save my life. Welcome to car life, where you can never find nothing. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure my ass wasn't hanging out. Ah! Ugh. What in the ever-loving snickerdoodle? Y'all. I don't know where the fuck my damn skates are. What the hell? What the fuck? God, I still got that bag of clothes. I forgot. Oops. Here they are. I was like, what the frick, man? I can't find nothing. I found it. Grab some socks. I got my socks. No raccoons, you know, no raccoons. Hello, Wayne. No raccoons. Ouch, thank God. Because that one, me and that heathen got in a big old fight. And listen, so then I noticed that I'm having a problem with another animal up north, and I call animal control. Y'all know that, like, you gotta, like, make an appointment. They gotta come out and set up a trap. Like, it's a big-ass ordeal. Listen. I feel like, when you're on private, you know, property, things are a little different. When you're, like, you know, on your own land that you own, like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, if you need a damn, Eat a deer for dinner. You can eat a deer for dinner. Well, as long as it's between like December and January or some shit. November? November. Ain't Thanksgiving the first day of hunting season? Shit, I don't know. Listen, I just wear camo because it's in right now. And actually, I've had this for like 10 years. So I like camo, so I wear it. But I mean, if you want to go, I'll go. I'm down. I'll carry the damn guns. Hey. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. He looks like Hulk Hogan. He's got the white beard and the tan, honey, and the handlebar mustache and the bandana and all, y'all. I had to double check. I thought he was somebody else at first. I mean, not Hulk Hogan, but but still. Oh, God. He did. He looked like Hulk Hogan. Y'all know who that is? He was a wrestler back in the day. I think he was like the 80s. I think it was the 80s. Y'all, this sock is rolling up. This is hard to do a lot. I'm trying to make sure my ass cheeks ain't hanging out either. You gotta roll that sock up in there. I'm actually not sore from them camel kickbacks, so I'm gonna do more of those today because I'm not sore. So I'm gonna do them until I'm sore. Oh man, it's empty. He does. That might be him. Oh, that would be crazy, bruh. That would be crazy. Good morning, Lisa. How are you doing? Iraq X. How are you doing? It's so nice. Well, I don't know where you're at, but the morning is nice. Y'all, my thumb looks like crap. I cannot believe I burnt myself. I mean, I can. Right on par with my usual behavior. Burning, cutting. God, I'm so accident prone. Just lock me in a bathroom for 5 minutes and I'll kick my own ass. You'll come back in, you'll be like, what happened? Shower heads broke off. Damn towel racks hanging off the wall. Doorknob missing. I'd be like, well, I slipped and fell. See, what happened was... You are in North Carolina. It's going to snow, Lisa. Please prepare. Tuesday and Wednesday, y'all are going to get hit bad. Bad. 90% chance it's going to snow the entire day. Tuesday into Wednesday. So it's going to snow for like a full 36 hours. I don't know if I've ever seen a full 36 hours of snow in North Carolina in my entire life. So please prepare. Please prepare. I listen. That's just what the weather says. I said, there ain't no way. I looked at it like 6 times. I phoned a friend. I did. I phoned a friend. I said, you want to take a look at this? Because it looks like it's going to snow for like 2 days. What y'all going to do up there? She was like, what y'all going to do up there? What you mean? Ain't you here? I was like, no, girl, I'm back in Florida. No, I am not. Okay, we don't do. I physically cannot do snow. My sleeping bag I don't even have a heater. I can't afford to run the truck. You know, like, I can't type. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm a goober. I'm misunderstood. I need to learn to hone it in so I get my words out better. I just get so I be laughing at my own. I be laughing at myself. Yeah, me too. It's been nice. Last night was perfect. I didn't even need the sleeping bag. I didn't even need the sleeping bag. It was perfect. It was like 50s. And when it's in the 50s like that, I can just wear like this shirt and like some, I wore these shorts actually, and this is what I slept in. So the t-shirt, I had on a t-shirt and this. So that's what I slept in, and it was like 50 something degrees. It was perfect. I even went out to the dock last night by myself, which was crazy. I never do that. You ain't gonna catch me out here like walking around in the dark by myself. Like, listen, because see, here's the problem. You know why? Because if somebody runs up and gets duns up, then I'm going to jail. Imagine how scary that is, living out here with all these crazy people, and you're scared to even think about defending yourself. It's crazy. Yeah. So I don't get out the car after dark usually unless I'm running into the restroom. But last night I got out, I went to the dock, I mingled by myself, looked at the boats. Yeah, it's kind of scary to think about. You know, and it'd be my luck too. It'd be some dude that's had like a 40-year career in like psychology, or he's a doctor and like he's a pillar in the community. And, you know, we have a damn run-in on the damn boardwalk, and I have to damn stab him in the throat. And then I'm in jail. And they're like, oh, she was probably angry. Like, no. Y'all always twist stuff. 100%. Listen, if this ever happens, just know I was not angry. He was asking for it. He was absolutely asking for it. He said he wanted smoke. He found it. Joking. But for real, it is kind of concerning. And I have to think about that when I'm dealing with people in society now. I have to be like, oh, should I go around these people? Are they the type of people that are going to put me at risk? Are they the type of people to be petty, childish, immature? Do they have a propensity for jealousy of a homeless person sharing her story on YouTube, not making any money? I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but you'd be surprised at how demented and people, you know, they don't love themselves, and it's sad. I wish that they did, but, you know, nothing I can say is going to make them love themselves. That's really what I've learned this year. For realsies. Nothing I say is going to help the cause. Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate that people act that way, because I just wish that the world could be a better place. I know that it could be if people focused on themselves first. See, everybody's too worried about what everybody else is doing, and they don't know how to be comfortable in their own skin. I think it's always been this way. I think that I just matured and figured it out. You know? I think it's always been this way. This is why my parents were angry all the time. This is why my parents were bitter, okay? I get it. Oh, I get it. I always wondered why they were so stressed and angry all the time. I get it now. I get it. This is also why they isolated us. I'm kind of grateful, if I'm just being honest. That isolation in my childhood prepared me for isolation in adulthood. And that prepared me for peace, honey. You know what I mean? So, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. We're going to do an outdoor run. Sometimes it'll keep up with my steps. Sometimes it won't. It is their journey. It just sucks that other people's actions can interfere with your life so much, you know? And not even like intentionally. It can just be the byproduct of their behavior or whatever. And it sucks. I literally, I'm always contemplating how my actions are going to affect other people's life situations, stuff like, and that's what it, you know, going back to my kids, that's what I'm talking about when I talk about them. I don't want my life interfering with their life and causing them to have any kind of issues. And as it stands currently, they're in a really good place. So, you know, I don't want to mess up anything for them. And I really want to be able to come to them from a place of complete security. And I can't have complete security until I have financial security. You know, I need to be in the right headspace. And I'm, you know, honestly, emotionally, I'm just not there to, I don't even know how I would venture into that. It's not that I don't want to, because I love them very, very much. I love them more than anything on this earth. But I can't be selfish wanting to venture into a relationship with them and affecting their lives, because psychologically it might do more harm than good, especially in the place that I'm currently at. Like, I didn't know I needed to say that, but apparently, I guess I should. I thought that was given. I guess not. I figured that it'd be given. But my children don't have phones. They don't have internet access. So ain't that wonderful? And I'm happy for that. I'm proud of the morals and values that I know that are being installed in them. I'm grateful for the upbringing that I know that they are. You know, it's really sad that it's even a privilege to have a stable upbringing anymore, but it is. And not all children get that, you know. It's really crazy to think about, but it's not a privilege to have a normal childhood or a regular upbringing. I mean, it is. It's kind of a privilege to, you know, have some normalcy. Because it's just so common for it not to be normal. Does that make sense? It shouldn't be that way, because every child is precious and innocent. And it's not their fault that they're even here. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go skate. I got my Excedrin. I need some water. I'm kind of out of water. I need to get a case, I guess. I forgot it at Walmart the other day when I got avocados. I was just, you know, when I'm in there, I'm like, Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. And I'm just saying that in my head, and so I forget my grocery list that's also in my head. I'm just trying to be with God in the middle of Walmart, because you need the Holy Spirit in there. Some lady heard me say that the other day outside the Chinese restaurant. She started dying. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm working on it. And that's what I'm saying. I want them to have somebody to be proud of, you know? And, you know, I want them to, I guess, understand that none of this is their fault. You know, it's crazy because my parents used to say, oh, you'll understand one day. And I was like, I'll never think that way. You're crazy. I'll never believe what you believe. I think my brain's shutting down. This is it, folks. God says she gets it. He's bringing me home. Seriously, I'm just like, shit's wild. Everything they said was true. Well, most of what my mom said. Most of what my mom said. But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you can go skating for a minute with me, but I gotta get off and listen to my music eventually. Where's the damn thing? Yeah, you can go. Let's go. Where's the thing? Oh God, y'all. I definitely need to change my shirt. Don't tell me I done damn lost the darn. Is that the second stand that I've lost? My camera stand. It doesn't help that the front seat looks like a damn Goodwill clearance bin. Where's the hairbrush? Somewhere over there in the seat. Good luck. Yeah, you can look for it yourself. Go ahead. It'll be fine. Like, seriously. I need to clean out that seat. It's pretty bad. I mean, not my hair on a clean dish. Listen, at least my bed looks cute. I really wish that I had, you know, that's another thing I was thinking about this afternoon was this morning, I don't like that YouTube, I can't play music because music is literally my life. Like, y'all don't even understand. Music, I wake up with it, I go to bed with it. I literally, the first thing in the morning is like, I can't wait to go on my app to see if any new music is dropped. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it really sucks that I can't play music on YouTube and I can't be doing those videos with the darn music in the background and stuff because YouTube demonetizes them. But it's not just about that. I've noticed that if I play music, then YouTube kind of pulls me from the algorithm because they don't want the music being played. So it sucks. And you can use music in shorts, but there's no way to utilize music on YouTube. Really sucks. Where's the keys? Oh, there. I got a key, but I also need a shirt because this jacket is too much. Oh, I think it's right here. Yup. Stay right there. T-shirt. That jacket is nice too for in the mornings, but when it starts to get warm, ouch, like fell. There we go. Oh, all right. Got them on. Am I forgetting something? I don't think so. Oh, I need to probably check my brakes and my wheels. I definitely need some lotion. I look like Casper's sister. Your girl ain't had no sun. I've been hibernating. For realsies, this shit's wild. All right. I feel like I just came out in the damn woods. I mean, I did, so we're gonna check them. I can't see. I just check the brakes and make sure that they're not gonna come out. Make sure that all my screws are in right. All right, it's the beach. Sorry, I'm pulling my shorts out my butt. It's nice out there. No. That's not what I'm saying, Cash. No, they take 30%. They take 30%, and they leave you with 70. But if you're an Apple holder, they take an additional 20. So you end up with 50, and they get 50. So, but that's not for every source of revenue, because there's 4 streams. There's Super Thanks, your channel memberships, and Google AdSense is the ads, and then there's brand deals, which I've never had. So yeah, so your memberships, I think that's like $60-70 that I make a month, and then the Google AdSense I make like $200 a month, and this month I didn't even do that. So it's really weird how everything is set up, and honestly, in my opinion, it's set up just like it's in the benefit of YouTube, not so much for the strippers. It can be if all the conditions are right, but you know, you got to play their game. Let's go down this way. You got to play their game. It's, I guess that's just the world. I guess if you just want to make it in life, you got to learn how to be. I guess you just, I don't know, man. That's the whole world. You got to play the games of society. People are yelling. Yeah, that wind's beating the hell out of me. Yeah, 70%, which is not bad. That's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's just when you think about the larger concept of they're making money around the clock off of my content. They're making money off the clock. Around the clock, off the clock on my content. So I guess this is what music artists feel like when they sign a damn deal with a record label and they end up broke. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I made it. Psych. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Oh, snap. So true, though. It's like, damn, Tyson, you know? Like, yeah. Shit's wild. I'm still going through the motions of stuff. Like, people don't give me enough time. It takes me time to process stuff. My mama died in 2007, and that's something I've been grieving for like the past year. I wish I were joking, but I'm not. It took me that long to figure out that I hadn't dealt with it. Imagine it taking almost 20 years for you to realize that you have to handle things differently emotionally, but it's true. So yeah, it takes me a while to process stuff, and stuff that I'm living through currently is really hard for me to talk about in the moment. I have to go through it, get angry, get sad, go through all 7 stages of grief, and then come out on the other end like, oh wow, I learned from this, or this is what I take away from this, or this is what I experienced. You know what I mean? I can't be actively living through something trying to talk about it. Not all the time. Sometimes I need to. I know. I get it. I contradict a lot. It's complicated. If it's something that's shocking, like the night that I was almost mugged in Charlotte, I needed to talk about that immediately because my life literally flashed before my eyes, and I thought that was the end. A shocking, traumatic event like that, almost being robbed or assaulted. I don't know what he was going to do. He was just chasing me through the damn parking lot. I was at a gas station, almost got mugged or something in Charlotte years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. But something like that, I need to talk about immediately. Like, oh my God, you're not going to believe what happened at the gas station. This man tried to yoke me up by the Gucci on my back. He did. It was a Gucci bag. I put a Target on my back. I did it to myself, if I'm being honest. I was asking for it. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, wrong side of Charlotte, Gucci bag on my shoulder, probably had a few drinks in me, was leaving work. I was asking for it, carrying cash. Listen. You live and you learn. Something like that I got to talk about immediately. We got to have a family meeting. I almost just died. I had nightmares for weeks over that situation. It's pretty bad. So funny now. It wasn't funny then. Knoxville. Yeah, I used to have family out there. That's where my grandma's family was from. That's wild. It just dawned on me. That's where, remember, I told y'all I talked to somebody from my family and they was like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not even family. That ain't what they said. What they said was, we're only half family. Thank you for waiting till I'm like 90 to tell me that, you know. Why do they lie? Why do people lie about stuff like that? Like, you are literally you're a detriment to everybody. Lying like that. I mean, they're still my family, but like, honestly, it does change something, you know, for me. Like, I feel some type of way about it. Like, I think it's that they lied about us being full-blooded relatives. You know, it's fine. You know, I'm not mad at them for lying. I'm mad that they waited so long to tell me that my grandmother and them were only half siblings. Why wait till I'm 30-something years old? Like, there's so many secrets in that family, y'all. And, like, all families are like that. But it definitely changed something. Now I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I don't know. They did. They're like, oh, by the way, your grandmother and I was only half siblings. And then they just, you know, but we were the best of friends, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm going to need you to reel that on back in. What was you saying? Like, you didn't think you should have said that 40 years ago? Like, am I the only one that thinks that, like, family, especially blood family, is like, that's like the bread and butter of the world, you know? It's like, your blood family, you know, that means a lot. And they're still my half family, and it's only one person. I mean, there's a handful of them, and she's got kids, but it's my great aunt. And I just thought that I was a ward. I thought I was a ward. I'm not a ward. I don't know what the hell I am, because I ain't a Clark either. So, and well, hell, apparently I might be a Raymond Jr. Oh, God. I might be a Sheffield. We don't know. For those that don't know, I found a birth certificate and it does not have my father's name on it. So I might be a Sheffield. So exciting. So exciting. I didn't even think about that. I ain't a Ward, I ain't a Clark. Can you imagine me, 40 years old, showing up on some Sherfield's damn step being like, are you the daddy? Are you the papa? Sorry, I'm trying to get out of this car's way and I'm laughing so hard. Are you the papa? I mean, it's happened. I saw a story where a woman moved into her next door to her sister. They were renting a house beside each other. And they were literally siblings. Long lost siblings. Didn't even know it. Living beside each other for years before they found out they were sisters. Crazy. It's a small world.
Are you the papa? Yo, that would be an epic first meeting to actually show up and say that. He'd never forget me, that's for sure. Just show up with my birth certificate, ring the doorbell, and be like, are you the papa? Oh, God. I might have to do that. Shit, we got to find the man. I got questions. How'd you know my mama? Where'd you meet my mama? How long did y'all date? Why'd y'all break up? Are you the papa? Are you the papa? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. This is what I was saying earlier when I said I need to, like, hone it in a little bit. I can't help it, though. It should be so funny in my head. Oh, God. Are you the papa? I'm sorry. I'm gonna calm down. Oh, my God. 25. Well, listen, they had me and my older brother around each other, and they didn't tell us we were siblings till I was in, like, middle school, and that could have went really bad. I'm gonna leave it at that, but that could have went really bad. You need to tell siblings when they're siblings. Don't be having siblings out here in the same house together, you know, playing best friends. Like, psychologically speaking, I don't know if that's what happened to him, because we all know what he would go on to do to me. But there's something there. I really do. I think there's something there. So he was adopted. My older brother was adopted by this couple that my mother knew when she was 16. But my grandmother, my mom's mom, my grandmother Millie, would watch all of us kids. So she would watch me, one of my other siblings. She would watch any of the neighborhood kids. I mean, there was always kids everywhere. Then she would watch my older brother too. So my older brother, one of my younger siblings, and me would all go stay at my grandma's house. And we were all extremely close. And then around, I want to say that I was maybe 10. So my older brother would have been 12. They set us down and told us that we were siblings. I mean, good thing they did that then. But I always wondered if, like, I don't know, there was something going on with him psychologically, because 10 years later, he would go on to be, be weird. So I always wondered about that. Like, if, I don't know, y'all, like, if he had a crush on me when I was a kid or something, and, like, I don't know. But it's weird that they kept that from us, and that could have caused a lot of problems. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. They weren't. That's the point. They weren't. Hey, baby. Oh, my God, y'all. Little dog hanging out that car. He was a little beagle. Why their breath smells so bad, though? They cute, but God. Chihuahuas and beagles, their breath. Take the hair off your chest. 2013. I'm sorry, Lisa. I hope mine ain't died yet. I don't know. I gotta go find him. I don't know where he's at. Oh, God. So nice around here. You the papa? You the papa? Yeah, you the papa. He's like, not the papa. If he answers not the papa, I know he's the papa. You know what I mean? What show was that? Oh, God. They were the ugliest little, like, gremlin looking things. And that baby was in the high chair eating that food. Oh, God. Not the mama. Not the mama. I think it was a cartoon, or were they dressed up? Yo, it's been so long since I've seen that. I just remember it because Mama used to say it. I'd say, Mama, and she'd be like, not the mama, not the mama. That's the only reason that I know it. I know, where's Maury for real? Listen, I can't do Jerry Springer, but I'll go on Maury. He got all the answers. The lie detector determined that was a lie. The dinosaur show. Yeah, is that what it was called? The dinosaur show? Huh. Probably should have put on some better clothes, but it's okay. I look like a ragamuffin. Dang it, y'all. I forgot to go by the Dollar Tree. I wonder if the store has razors. I need one. I'm gonna take a shower before I go. I ain't gonna wash my hair, but I'm definitely gonna shave and exfoliate, and like I'm also gonna like do my nails since I'm in here and can kind of relax and get some sun today. I honestly don't know what to do about everything, and I guess that like I don't know. It is what it is, you know. Honestly, when I think back, I was thinking about this last night. I was like, when I think back on my life, the only thing that I've ever been fighting for, you know, as far as like financially, is just financial security. Like, I just want to be able to pay my bills, feed myself. And it's so crazy to think that the economy shifted the way that it did, because I'm here to tell you, the money was crazy back in the day. It was not hard to make money in 2019. Making money in 2020 has gotten so much harder. Like, the economy, from service industry to bartending to dancing, all of the good jobs that used to be around for people that didn't necessarily have an education but had skills elsewhere, all of those jobs have been hit with either blatant scams, bars. Think about, I don't know about y'all, but I read reviews all the time. And the amount of reviews that I see on restaurants and bars for the bartender upcharging and stealing money off of customers' cars is ridiculous. It's a blatant scam, and it should not happen in the service industry. And, you know, it makes it hard for me to find a job in a place when people behave that way and everybody's on board to behave that way. Listen, I've been a lot of things in life. Been a shitty person sometimes. Still am. Still sin. But I ain't never been a scam artist. Ever. I've never went to a titty bar or a bar or my job. Trying to scam somebody, run somebody's pockets. But I'm here to tell you that that's why ain't nobody making money in those industries either, because everybody's tuned into the game and the scams, and they ain't going for it. They ain't even spending their money in places anymore. And rightfully so. Let them all go out of business. Shit. I could definitely open up a taco spot or a breakfast spot. Actually, I'd probably like to do a breakfast spot, do breakfast and brunch, and then have the afternoon to myself. Well, I wouldn't have it to myself. I'd be too busy preparing for tomorrow, but you get it. I'm more of a morning person. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that I can't find work. I need to find work. I've pretty much been to most of the bars in this area. There's only one bar that I haven't been to, but I wouldn't want to work there because they're a scam. They're a scam. Let me tell you how they're a scam. They pull tips. So let's say you come in and I wait on your family and you tip me $100. I don't get to keep that $100. That $100 goes to the restaurant, and then the restaurant splits it between several other people who did not wait on your table. So stupid. Why did anybody think that was a good idea? They started doing that during COVID because it was so slow. Some girls wouldn't get any tables when waiting tables. The way that the girls get assigned tables, it usually goes in like a first come, first serve order. If you're a waitress and you come in and you're the first on shift, you're going to be the first to get a table. Is my Bluetooth on? Y'all, I'm so loud. I didn't think it was on. Yeah, it's first come, first serve. So during COVID, when they couldn't have nobody in there, they started pooling tips so that all the waitresses would make money. And then it just never ended. And honestly, I feel like scamming got really bad after COVID. Like, really, really bad. Every time I turn around, it's a new scam in my face. For instance, I walked into Metro PCS that clearly states that you can switch and get a phone for free. And they tried to charge me $600 to open up a line. And I looked at that woman. She had about $10,000 worth of veneers in her damn face, along with maybe like 40 grand worth of face filler and Botox. And I said, $600? I said, I said, it says online that I can get a basic phone for free. I think it's like $35 for switching. She's like, oh no, we don't do that here. But it says Metro PCS. And I checked the Metro PCS website. And listen, this might be because a lot of those phone stores are privately owned. You can like buy into a franchise. I don't know. I just know that that was the second phone store that I had been to, that it was a blatant scam. So these scammers out here, it's even happening with big corporations. And you know, they love it. They ain't gonna stop you from getting scammed. They're getting money from all different ways, you know. So they're getting it from all different ways. So they're not gonna stop the scamming because that's what they fucking do. And it makes them money, so they want their workers to be behaving that way. That video of that guy getting arrested outside that club was wild. I really couldn't believe it. The whole time I'm sitting there like I'm watching a football game. I'm just like gritting my fist, you know, like, no way, no way. Like my jaw's on the ground. Like that is the wildest video that I've seen in probably my whole life. My whole life. That video gives explanation as to why I would rather be poor than be in that industry. That video is all you need to see. You got any questions about why Brooke left dancing? Go watch the Conservative Twins video on a guy getting arrested outside of a strip club. And you know, the sad part is you know, I really thought that it would be the men that drove me out of the industry. I really did. There came a point where I was so annoyed with a lot. You know, it's difficult dealing with people in that manner. And there was plenty of times that I thought the men would drive me away from the industry, but I'm here to tell you it was the owners and the girls and the scamming that drove me away from that industry. It has nothing to do with the men. The men were always good to me. They always spent money on me, always helped me. You know, I can't think of, I've had some bad interactions in the clubs, but I can't think of too many of them. Had more positive than negative. It wasn't my favorite job in the world, but it was, you know, a job. And I made good money. But it was never the men that drove me away from that industry. It was the environment in itself. The lack of money, too, you know? It's like, what's the fucking point? What is the point? Oh, and then it really crushed me when I walked into a brand new $1 million club that they built in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is our capital. I walk into this $1 million, top of the line luxury club with beautiful cheetah print and LED lights everywhere and big old flat screen TVs and multiple stages and multiple poles, and nobody knew how to dance. I'm sorry, am I in a strip club? It's been a while. It's been like 2 years, but the last time I danced, girls knew how to dance. So should I not dance up there because I'm the only one that knows how to dance? That should have been the first red flag, that it was a prostitution. That prostitution was going on. But you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I had faith. I wanted to work there. I did work there. Them ain't working girls. Well, them's are working girls. Oh Lord, how did the non-working girls become the working girls that don't work? How did the working girls become the how did the non-working girls become the working girls that don't have to work? There you go. Yeah. It's so frustrating. Yeah, that club in Raleigh is a shithole. It's really sad. Really sad. The ones down here are even worse. I just stay the hell up out of there, you know? You got to. Well, unless you start starving and you have bills to pay, then, then you got to, you know? You better go get that little ass up on stage, girl, because you're going to be hungry if you don't. Porridge. Anybody got porridge? I ought to be on damn stage saying that. Literally. The way these bitches are nowadays, I could roll up in there with a sign and nobody would say anything. I have a little panhandling sign for myself sitting by the stage. That's how bad they are. Listen. That's how bad it is. The scamming. I saw this one girl in Virginia crying in her beer, telling some guy how her baby was on fire. And I'm just like, you just told me 5 minutes ago, after you were servicing those two guys, you told me right after you got done servicing them that some guy bought you an iPad and you had another dude that was paying your rent. But then you're over here sitting and crying to this guy, telling him you ain't made no money today when you just got done servicing two people. I can't deal with the stupidity. And that's what it boils down to. I can't deal with the stupidity. Some places are shitholes and that's all they'll ever be. And hell, they probably was always that way. I was just so caught up in the money and stuff that I don't know. I couldn't see things for what they were. I now recognize that it's a miracle that my soul is not possessed by demons after working in all the places that I have. You know? Seriously. I could have picked up some evil shit, okay? In spirit, in mind, in action, in behavior. I could have picked up some bad stuff. That's all I'm saying. So it's a miracle that I worked in that environment for as long as I did and I still have a soul. Because I've watched a lot of girls lose that. Or not even make it home at all. So, life is precious. And you only got one. Well, unless you're a cat like me. And God keeps giving you chance after chance after chance. Hey, though, but I'm doing good, though. I've been alive like 7 years this time. We ain't had no hiccups. None, not a one. Unless you want to count me being stranded on the beach when we almost got washed out to Egypt. I could have died. I'm joking. I got shipwrecked in Betty. Y'all, this weather is beautiful and I'm sweating. Y'all want to go backwards? Oh, hold on. We're going to get hit by a truck. All right. You ready? Let's see if I can do it. Not break my ass. I can't see shit because my hair's in the way. If I hit a rock and go flying, please pray for me. Ooh. I can't see in the shadows. You see how these shadows are integrated? No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. Jordan Peterson. Anyways, you see in the shadow, I can't see like rocks or pebbles, and some of these trees are actually acorn trees. So you gotta be careful because them acorns, it's a death sentence. Well, at the very least, you're gonna go airborne for a little while. The concrete is not the best over here, but I'm in this lane because I don't want cars. Shit, I knew it. As soon as I went backwards, that truck came around the corner. Everybody's super nice around here. I usually only have problems with like perverts, but I've only had a couple come in. I guess 1 or 2 is better than 5 or 6. It happens. You know, another problem that I ran into is that I was thinking about last night was that other people hide things. You know, people hide things. People have secrets. They like to hide things because they don't want people to know. I guess. I don't know. I don't know why people hide things. I'm not very good at that. I'm kind of so in your face and blunt that I'm pretty open about everything and always have been. But I noticed that people that lie a lot, they like to say that you're lying. And they probably internally feel like you are because they do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to think. You have to put yourself, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes or their mind. And you got to think like they would think. And this is actually really easy to do if you know the characteristics of somebody, especially like their morals and values. Because if they lack those, then there you go. Characteristics shining through, or the lack thereof, good ones. So anyways, sometimes you have to think, sometimes you just have to think like a person, I don't know how to put it into words. If you know someone is a habitual liar and a narcissistic cheater or abuser, narcissistic abuser, and a habitual liar, if you already know that they have those characteristics, you're going to be able to predict their behavior and their thought process. And you can put yourself in their shoes and see why they view things the way that they do. Does that make any sense? Something like that. Something like that. It just had me thinking about lying, the way that people lie. And I think the most concerning part is the way that people believe lies. Like, I'm all about evidence. You can come tell me whatever, and I'm going to be like, okay. And then I'm going to do my research before I believe anything you say. Like, we don't just trust people out here. You know? You shouldn't. I don't. But y'all probably already know that. The young girls over there. They're like, go girl. You always see the nicest people in here. This is the camp park right here. You can rent campgrounds. Cute little, I've stayed in that campsite right there before. You can stay in these little campsites. And that's actually the shittiest site, by the way. You want to get in the back. Here, we can go back there. Maybe if I don't die. Oh, that was sketchy. It's a beautiful park. This is my favorite concrete because it's like that good stuff. It's slippery. You just glide like butter. Uh-oh. Cute little campground. So I do believe that these start at like $150 and go up, but I could be wrong. I just remember when I asked in South Carolina, the same state park type of deal, it's $170 for a campsite. So I can only assume with this being Florida that it would be probably about the same price. It's a really beautiful place. The trees, the wildlife. It's a gorgeous place. Yeah, I literally hate that campsite right there. That was literally the first one I ever stayed at, and it's right there by that gate, so you can hear cars coming in and out. Sorry. I'm all in the damn road. Oh my God, look at that little pug with his head out the car. It's so cute. Did y'all see that? So adorable. Big old eyes. I love those dogs. I like the looks of the English bulldogs because that's what I had when I was a kid. Yeah, I like the big old eyes, the crazy droopy ears, you know, like the hounds have, and yeah, super cute. Yeah, they got a park, playground. Damn, we killing these miles. Girl, I just hit mile 2 in 15 minutes. It's actually not that great. I could have done 3 miles in 15 minutes if I was down listening to music. You know, it's, you get more into it. So they have trails all through these woods. You can go biking and see like y'all, I went back there one day and I wore flip-flops on a bicycle, on trail riding, in a sundress. I ain't never been trail riding before, okay? I just went and did it. I said, can I rent that bike? He said, yes, ma'am. It's yours for the hour. I took the bike. I got out there. I realized I was in deep shit. I had to turn around and come back. Abort mission. Abort mission. I sure did. It was wild. I did climb a tree that day, though. That was fun. Hey, goat. Caught my dad lying to me a few weeks ago. He did it out of shame. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people do it. Guilt, shame, embarrassment. I forget sometimes that not everybody's a loudmouth and open like I am, and people process things differently. I forget that because I'm alone a lot. So, yeah. I think that fear of rejection is another one. You know, whether it's good or bad, they fear your reaction, so they lie. And, you know, that goes back to, like, secrets. Secrets, so, yeah, people, that's intentional when they lie like that. I don't know. People keeping secrets really bothers me. You can go to the beach up there, or you can park an RV here. Yes, you should, Lisa. Just be careful. God, I busted my butt out in this park 2 years ago. I went down hard. I think I might have even been drinking that day. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at my Snapchat. I just remember the picture of my knee, skin missing, and the blood running down my shin. It was pretty bad. I still have a scar. The whole kneecap, I lost, road burn. So you got to be careful out here. You see all this debris? When the storm comes or it gets windy, I have to skip coming to skate because there's stuff all in the road. They do have crew that come out here and they clean up the park. They even have volunteers that come and they maintain the grounds, which I thought was really sweet. I was like, damn, I bet y'all won't let no I bet y'all won't let no felon damn volunteer. But, yeah, it's a nice park. Just gotta be careful on the skates. I wish I had some knee pads and elbow pads and a helmet, but, you know, listen, I done hit my head so many times. If I was gonna have that crazy thing happen to me where I become a psychopath like Ted Bundy, it would have already happened. You know? I'm not gonna Ed Gein anyone, I promise. They all had head injuries, so there's this going joke that they were psychologically impacted because of the head injury, and that made them kill people. I kind of believe it, because there's been a lot of them that this has happened to. Pretty much. most notorious serial killers have admitted that they had a major head injury or a concussion young. So, I don't know. Oh God, that reminds me of Big Daddy when they're throwing the sticks out at the skaters coming down the hill, Lisa. Oh, that's funny. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. Yeah, that movie's great. Great movie, man. This place is so beautiful. I'm actually surprised it's not packed today. Where's everybody at? I was wanting to mingle. Where'd y'all go? Like, seriously, yesterday was so busy. And you know, it's probably still early. Well, shit, it's 11 a.m. I'm trying to get out these cars' way. I'm gonna get hit by a car. Hold on. Oh, all right. Where did I park? I don't even know where I parked. I think back up the hill. Ooh. Hit by a car. Oh, shoot. Sand. It's a nice motorhome. Here, I'll show you going up here. Oh, it's Super Bowl day. Sorry, I live in a bubble. I don't celebrate. Shut up, Brooke. Yeah, I don't celebrate people like Beyonce. I don't know why she comes to mind when I think about the Super Bowl, but for some reason she does. And, yeah, I don't really care about football. I mean, I'll sit down and watch a game, don't get me wrong, and I get into it too. But at my current state in life, I don't care. Oh, it's kind of funny. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, but it's true. I can't help it. I wish I could be a football fanatic, but I'm not. Like I said, though, I'll go to a game. Where is my truck, y'all? Hold on, I gotta think. See, this is why I don't be going live, because I can't even damn figure out where my car is. Where did we suit up at? We moved. I put on skates. Where the hell were we? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. I did. It's right there. Not paying any attention. It's kind of funny. Dude, that's hilarious. Where's my car? Where's the beach? Listen, if y'all never saw Snooki on Jersey Shore get drunk and she's running down the boardwalk and she's like, where's the beach? Where's the beach? And the beach is literally right there to the left of her. That's what I be talking about. When I'm like, where's the beach? That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. That's great. All right, I want water. I need a timeout. I don't know if my AirPods are working. Y'all been having to listen to me breathe all that the whole time. Go Eagles, for sure. Go Eagles, for sure. For sure, for sure. Are we talking about college or Super Bowl? Ouch. Damn it, y'all. I just hit that spot on my thumb. I might need some antibacterial stuff. It's a burn, so I just don't want it to get infected because they have a propensity to get infected a lot. Yes. I think you can get staph and everything else if you ain't careful, honey. I don't know. I ain't never had it, but I don't want it either. So that's why I'm trying to, like, prepare. Hey, girl, that's a nice bike. So I got burned pretty bad. It's still blistered up. I'm sorry to be so graphic. But it kind of really hurts. It looks not too good. So as you can see, that one hasn't popped. It's like a blister, and this one was too, but it's in a tough spot right there in that knuckle. So I keep hitting it. I'm trying to let it dry out. I didn't want to wrap it up because if you wrap it up and it stays moist, it won't start the healing process. Well, I mean, it will, but it'll take longer. If it can dry out, then the healing process can start. And I'm not going to pop that one. I'm just going to let the natural process happen. It popped and then, like, it lost half the skin. It hurts so bad. Okay. That's the second time I've had a cut on that hand in like 2 months. Remember when I had to jump off the boardwalk because I thought I was going to get kidnapped? That was crazy. Those guys were being so weird. I usually don't have that kind of problem in here, so it was really weird. I swear, I've had like people, like I said earlier, people will recognize me and I don't know. They just recognize me and try to start shit. It's crazy. I just did not know that talking about being homeless and having my kids stolen from me, I didn't know that, like, I was going to have people trying to start warfare in society. Like, it's crazy. I just wasn't expecting that. I didn't know that homeless people were kicked even more when they were homeless. I didn't know that. Like, I've been homeless before, but not having to live in a city like I am now and like I have been for the past year. So that's new to me. Society beating down on the homeless, society beating down on victims of crimes and stuff. I didn't understand. I'd never been through that. Lord, you got anything else up there you trying to damn... Because I know they say you won't put more on me than I can handle. But I'm just saying. You sure about that? So I did 2.5 miles. I don't want to do any more because I don't want to get super skinny. And we could eat. Oh, we could eat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, no, things are different in Florida. People don't act like that as much down here. I think it's the sunshine. I really do. There needs to be a study. What if I go from state to state to state and I rank how nice people are? Seriously. I only got to be there for like 24 hours and I can tell you. Seriously. The amount of places that I go in 24 hours, I mean, I'm stopping in at least 3 gas stations a day, a Walmart at least once a day. You know, I have to get food, come to the park. I have to deal with somebody when I come in the gate. Like, when you're out here, honey. So you're dealing with society on a daily basis, a moment-to-moment basis, actually, everything you need. You got to go deal with people to do. So, you know, you ain't got no fridge and walk to and just pull out something to cook for dinner. You got to go buy it at that moment, at that day when you want it. So you're out here in the thick of it in society, living out of a car, first of all. So I think that these incidents that I've had in the past year, they happen a lot more because I'm out here a lot more. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, the more you drive on the road, the more chance there is for an accident. So yeah, I really didn't know that homeless people were treated the way that they are. I really had no clue. Like, I knew that, you know, they sometimes have problems, but I just assumed that it was probably all their own faults. That's not been my experience. You know? Yeah, most people that I'm seeing living out of cars, they're hardworking people that are just trying to make an honest living and strive to get by every day. Every day. No drug problems, no alcohol problems, just regular people. It's estimated that over 700,000 people live out of a car right now. That's crazy.
I wonder if we got 700,000. I wonder if we'll have 700,000 vacant houses once all of these illegal immigrants are finally deported. Seriously, because when we're talking millions of people, anywhere from 11 to 24 million people that came here illegally, they had to live somewhere. Well, and we know where they live through studies. Section 8, and also we know that they had all of those housing developments, hotels that they turned into like immigration centers to house illegals. Why can't you leave those open for people that are veterans that are displaced? Single mothers. Why can't they? Y'all did it for illegal immigrants, but y'all won't do it for American citizens? It pisses me off. It does. Because most of the people that I see out here living out of a car, you can clearly tell that they ain't on no drugs. And they nice people. I saw a whole family at the fucking Wawa last night. Woman ran in with her 2 kids to use the bathroom. And then when I got back out to the parking lot, I waited on her and her kids to use the bathroom. And I go into the stall. Cutest little girls, y'all. So adorable. And the one little girl was probably about 3 or 4, which was my daughter's age. And her hair looked like my daughter's. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So cute. But anyways, I noticed when I got back out at the parking lot that they had this really nice Mercedes Sprinter van. And I noticed that the whole family was standing outside stretching their legs. So it was a man, a woman, and 2 small girls that lived in a Sprinter van. And these people, I would say they're probably about my age. She might have been maybe a few years older than me, the mother. But, you see whole families that live like that. So I don't know why North Carolinians treat people who live out of their cars like they do up there. But it's a whole different vibe here. It's normal here. But probably because the rent is high. But so is it in North Carolina. It's the same price in North Carolina as it is here in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, yeah, I know. And gas is actually fucking cheaper right now. Here than in North Carolina, parts of North Carolina. So I wish that people treated homeless people better, because they already got enough against them. And then imagine trying to start over from scratch while everybody that you were coming in contact with is kicking you down. And I talked about this last year. I would have days where I would wake up, I'd walk into a gas station to use the bathroom and get a cup of coffee, and I would get fucking attitude from everybody in the fucking place. And I ain't even had no coffee yet. I ain't even said I said good morning, and I get met with, like, y'all, I really wish that maybe I would have filmed more last year when I was dealing with all of this stuff. I wish that I would have been more comfortable just sticking a camera in people's faces, because the way that I was treated in North Carolina, it was enough to make an average person not even want to exist anymore. I now recognize, what was going on. And I won't lie that it's made me stronger, but no one should ever be treated like that when they've already been through so much. And especially when they're looking for work, they're trying to enroll in school, they're trying to get out of bad situations, they're trying to make money, they're doing everything that they can. I mean, I've been grasping at straws, trying to make shit work in every direction, and I look out and I don't see too many people doing that, and I don't understand why I get kicked down. But that's why I get kicked down, because people are jealous. Something that I realized is that people will absolutely be envious of the fact that you have the capabilities to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and keep continuing to try. People will be envious of the sheer will that you have within you to strive towards surviving. They will be envious of that. Absolutely. And they will hate you for it. People will be jealous of the fact that you have the sheer will, the fight left in you to fight. Because they don't. And, I understand that misery loves company. But in my eyes, there ain't no excuse for treating people like shit regardless, Never have I ever, and I never will. It's really sad. I feel bad for anybody that's displaced, and I feel even worse for people that don't have a car, the people that are living on the streets,
because I went through that, and I'm here to tell you that it's impossible to find work when you have no car like that. When you're that displaced, it's impossible. There's no way that a person could find a job and function like that, sleeping on concrete. And the fact that society says, get a fucking job, you fucking bum, makes me sick. That fucking bum ain't had a shower in weeks. That fucking bum ain't had a meal since Jesus was a boy. But you want him to go find a job? I just don't know where the compassion went. The empathy. And I just never thought that I would get to a point in my life where I would be like, yo, we need to reel this shit in, because y'all, listen, I'm all with some dark humor, but y'all done turned blatantly evil out here. You know, it's like the lines are blurred as to what's right and what's wrong. That's scary. That's scary, because now, you know, what's the word? Morals come into play, like ethics, like when people don't know the difference between right and wrong anymore. And what's scarier is to tell somebody that they are doing something that is wrong, and to see the look on their face when they wholeheartedly believe that what they're doing is right. That's scary. You're like, wait a second. Real conversation. Wait a second. You probably shouldn't have had sex with me passed out drunk. And this motherfucker is like, wow, I didn't, like, what's wrong with that? Like, and the sheer look of, what did I do wrong? That's scary. That's you think you know a person, and then you fall asleep drunk one night and you wake up like, what the fuck are you doing? And then you have a heart-to-heart with this motherfucker thinking, okay, maybe listen, there's no excuse for that, but, you know, me, I'm an investigator, so I got to figure out what the fuck was going through this dumbass's head. So we got to have a heart-to-heart, you know, saying, hey, you know, that's, you know, that is what it is, our word. You know, the sheer look of, no, it's not, you're crazy, I would never do that, I would never act like that, like, but that's just what you did. I was literally drunk, passed out. I don't know if I snore, but, you know, am I tripping here? Because I've met some motherfuckers that really didn't see any problems with the way that they behaved. And I think that when you bring this shit to light and you tell them, hey, this is morally wrong, the fact that they look at you like you're fucking crazy, please run away from that person, because they don't even have a baseline of ethics in them. I mean, they're soulless. That's soulless. That's somebody that doesn't even have a grasp on reality, okay? You need to run away from people like that. And I sure as hell did. But, oh, well, you know, I should have ran away when he lied about his fucking wife that he was still married to after he told me that he was separated. But, you know, I digress. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. The red flags were there. The red flags were there. That's all I'm going to say. The red flags were there. And, you know, that was the nail in the coffin, waking up. And I'm just like, I literally laid there and pretended like I was asleep just to make sure that, I don't know, I guess I just wanted to make sure that shit was going down like I thought it was going down. And then halfway through, I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, God, it's like one of them damn silicone damn robot dolls waking up halfway, you know. It's like, hey, I'm awake now, in case if that turns you off. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm awake now. I don't know if that turns you off, but what the freak is wrong with people, y'all? What the freak? Yeah, and intuition is gold. All right, I'm gonna go because I need to do my real workout, and it's getting hot, and I'm gonna go to the beach, and I need to calm down because I've been laughing at myself all morning. Jesus. Sorry, I'm just trying to come up with funny sayings. I could have popped my head up and been like, yeah, I'm still alive. Freak him out. Shit's wild. I've met some crazy people, y'all. For real. But, yeah, we might do something this afternoon. I might get something to eat. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I need to be on Wi-Fi, and I don't have Wi-Fi in here. I don't have Wi-Fi when I'm in the park. So, I don't know. Maybe grab something to cook on the stove. And tomorrow is Monday. I got a job interview early, so yeah. It's so frustrating because I had picked out this outfit and it's in the book bag that I can't find. So the outfit that I was going to wear in my job interview tomorrow for an assistant at a gym, I don't have the outfit. So I guess I'm going to go looking like a ragamuffin because the only other workout clothes I have, they want me to come in workout clothes. So the only other workout clothes I have is what I, like, you know, gym shorts and, like, just a baggy t-shirt. And I wanted to look cute. And it's kind of frustrating. So I'm just kind of upset about it. And I know it's a girly thing to be upset about, but, like, it is a job interview. So I try to put my best foot forward. If they tell me that they want me to come casual, then I do casual. If they, you know, if it's, you know, if it's like a bar setting, then you gotta slut it up a bit, you know. Different settings, different vibes, you know. It's getting busy now. I guess everybody got out the bed. Place is packed now. Go Chiefs! Oh, I thought he was saying Eagles earlier because my college is Eagles, so that's why I said, yes, go Eagles. I thought that was a play on the school that I'm going to. I was like, oh, okay, you know where I'm going to school. Go Eagles. Yeah, anyways, we'll talk this afternoon. I'm going to go hit the beach, do leg day, glutes, and we'll talk this afternoon. So thanks for cooking with me and skating with me, and I hope y'all have a good afternoon. And the Super Bowl's tonight, or is it tomorrow night? I gotta Google that. It's tonight, Sunday. I might watch the halftime show. Maybe we could go somewhere and do that. I'll get a violation. See what I'm saying? I can't even take y'all. We can't even go to Dick's Wings down the road and watch the Super Bowl because I'll get a violation. It sucks. It's like, dang, I want to do stuff with y'all. I don't want to, like, sit around and talk all day. I would actually like to go do stuff with y'all. But it makes it harder when when YouTube is hard to work with. Well, I hope y'all enjoy the game and the snacks. That's really what you go for, the snacks. I want the dip. I want the chili. I want the chili dip with the sausage and the cheese and the chilies. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the Rotel. Try Discord. I don't know about Discord. What do they do on there? I thought that was a gamer channel. I thought that that's like gaming. You can just go and talk. Oh, can you? What do you mean? Like I can take people with me to like go around to cities and stuff? And like I won't get a violation for music? I thought Discord was for like gamers. I really did. I thought that was just a bunch of men playing Twisted Metal or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's where you can group chat like this. Do they make money on there? I'll have to look into that. I have heard of Discord. Yeah, I have heard of it, but I thought that that was more for like men and gaming. And I know that there's a lot of gamers too that are women, but I feel like there's a lot more guys that game than women. I'll be seeing y'all out here with your gaming stuff on. Yeah, I'm gonna run, finally. I love you guys. We'll talk later. And, oh, there's food on there too? Sorry. I'm gonna have to check that out, Lisa. I am. Okay, I will. Thank you for the information. Because I'm not good with this technology stuff, but I am enrolled in school. So we're going to get there. It might take me 10 years, but we'll get there. And that's what I was saying this morning. I feel like people thought that, like, and it did. My channel did do really good. Okay. It started to blow up there for a minute. I guess the algorithm picked it up, blah, 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 blah. But I think that people thought that, like, I'd, like, made it or something. I don't know. And, actually, the opposite happened after the Planet Fitness incident. That whole situation messed everything up. Things have not been good since October, and I can show you that on paper. And matter of fact, if y'all really want to see, I can post a screenshot when I get off of here right now. You can see consistently where it went down and went down and went down. And you can even see this coming month, I won't even get anything. It's really crazy. It's like, how? Because all of my old content is still up there, and I'm supposed to be still receiving royalties off of old content. And then, like I said, my CPM or whatever it's called was changed from $7 to $1. So I don't know. And I really wish that there was a space to go that was more set up like Rogan's platform or maybe Candace's platform or some of them, because that's where my interests lie. My interests lie in real shit. I can't do the dance videos. I love cooking, don't get me wrong. If y'all want me to cook, I'll cook. But you hungry? I'll cook. But like, it's the real stuff that I've been through that really interests me. And I just want to stick with that, because that is what's helped me develop emotionally, mentally, and spiritually for the past 5 years. You know, learning about things that I don't know about helps me. That's the only thing that helps me. And it heals me. And knowledge is power, and that's why they say that. So it's real unfortunate. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm misunderstood. But that comes with the territory of having your life online. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people that judge you because they're not even able to fathom what life must be like being in your shoes. It's the internet. I guess I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared. But y'all be happy at the Super Bowl. And, yeah, we might make some pancakes later. Y'all have fun and eat your snacks. Eat some for me. I want some of that chili Rotel dip now. I think it's Velveeta and Rotel chilies. It's so good. Gotta make that if you've never had it. But be careful out there, and don't do nothing that I wouldn't do. Be careful out there. Because y'all know, Super Bowl, people partying, people pre-gaming, people late gaming. Just be careful on the roads, because I'm sure it's just as dangerous as Thanksgiving and Christmas, honey. Probably one of the most dangerous days of the year, honestly. But be careful, and we'll talk later. I'm going to enjoy the beach for a little while and maybe try to eat something. Bye, y'all. Look, guys. Bye, y'all.